Hello everyone, welcome back to the SN Studio for 10th edition. That is right, it is a 40k battle report, and on top of that, with the brand new edition. So, we are playing today from the new 10th edition rulebook, Vital Ground. The mission has 4 objectives, and on top of that, we have selected the Hammer and Anvil deployment for that. And then in terms of the mission rule, we have Chilling Rain, which is basically nothing really happens, it's just a bit rainy. And it is raining on our Craftworld today. We are in one of the biodomes of Craftworld Iyanden, and it has been invaded by none other than the People's Champ, Shaggy. Shaggy has returned with his Ultramarines. Yes, the boys in blue are here, and they are led by Calgar in their first outing of 10th edition for you all. And defending it, we have me. So don't panic, Aeldari fans, but I am running the, Craftworlds today. All Iyanden in color scheme, but all have the same detachment trait now, given 10th edition. But it is going to be defended by the Wraith constructs, so it's very fluffy and thematic for Iyanden. So without further ado, let's get stuck into the lists, and let's start with Shaggy's list and the Ultramarines, and that's coming up next.
Hey guys, Shaggy here. 10th edition is here. My Ultramarines are here. Let's get into the list. So, brought in the Gladius Task Force detachment because that's all there is, and I've brought Calgar and his Victrix as my Warlord. Calgar is fantastic now. He has more strength. He's very good in units, and what have I attached him with? Aggressors. Why? Because I love my Aggressors. I've got 6 of them today, and again, really good units. The fists are very good. I love the bolter shots here, so I had to bring them along. So I've got an Inceptor unit as well, which I've got some surprises planned out for DC with them. I've got an Eliminator Squad with a Librarian, because I mean this guy can really protect this unit. You can't target them unless you're within 12 inches. This one is going to be trying to snipe those characters in those units because leaders are very important now. Next up, we've got the Primaris Librarian, and this guy gives a 4-up invul to any unit that he's with. And what have I stuck him with? A big unit of 10 Intercessors, which can capture objectives. They can sit in the back, they can shoot very well. So I think this is a very good combination that I'm probably going to start using a lot more. Then I've got Chief Librarian Tigurius with Assault Intercessors. Now Tigurius I've always loved, and now even more so because I think he can do really well in combat. So I've got this unit going forward. He can use a stratagem for free. He's got a list of a few of them. My personal favorite, going to ground if I need it. And then the Assault Intercessors, they can reroll to wound if you're on an objective. I mean, that is really good. Just charge these guys forward, take an objective, and you're rerolling to wound. Up next, one of my favorite units, Chaplain on a bike with Outriders. I can't wait to run a unit of 6. I only brought 3 today, but a unit of 6 is where it's at. The Chaplain on the bike allows you to give them devastating wounds for anything close to you that you're shooting at, which is fantastic because you get to reroll to wound against that unit. That is insanely good. And then getting into combat, which is where you really want to be, you get a +1 to wound. This is what Outriders have always needed. Thankfully, this leader gives it to them. Just can't wait. Also, we've got the Primaris Company Champion. This is a fantastic unit. I really, really enjoy him so much. Great model, as you can probably see right now. This one was customized heavily for me, and I love him. I can finally use him. He's very good. He's got precision hits, rerolls to wound and to hit against characters. I mean, you want this guy in combat with those leaders. Take them out quickly, and he's babysat with Bladeguard veterans. Bladeguard veterans now with either rerolling once to hit or rerolling once to save. If you want to kill something quick, or if you want to survive more, great unit to have. 4-up invuls. I mean, really, really good unit. So that's that, and fantastic. Lastly, we've got the Infiltrators Squad. Again, I love this unit, one of my favorites. And now that the equipment is all included, taking the Helix Adept, which gives you a feel no pain, and you can infiltrate with them. Place them further up forward. Omni Scramblers, very important as well. Don't come in within 12. So, great unit to have. And lastly, the Dreadnought. He's awesome. I love the Dreadnought. Las cannons are very much needed. His fist, his close combat weapon, is very good as well. And he does have an aura. Guys, there are still auras. So, that is my list. I hope you all enjoy it. Up next, we'll check out DCs.
Yes, we are here to defend Craftworld Iyanden with, I believe, quite a fluffy and thematic list. Because if you don't know the lore of Iyanden, then a lot of their number were depleted by the Tyranids, by Kraken, High Fleet Kraken, by Orc invasions and Chaos and everything else. So they rely quite heavily on Wraith constructs to protect their craft world. So that is what we're doing today. I'm so excited because, like I said, it is a thematic list, but it also kind of packs a punch. Now, of course, we have the standard index detachment everyone else gets, and on top of that, we have obviously our now fate dice, where you roll 12 dice now, and you're able to use them throughout the battle, which is pretty cool. Now, leading it, we have a Warlord that is a Spiritseer today. Only seemed right I bring Spiritseers with the Wraith constructs, and the Spiritseer is, being the Warlord, I've given him an enhancement, which is the Phoenix Gem. On a 2+, when they first die, they can get back up with full wounds remaining. Thought it was quite fun to try and keep the Warlord alive in case any pesky secondaries come up of Slay the Warlord or something similar. I might be able to keep him going. Now, we have an additional Spiritseer. He is also stock, nothing changes on him. However, these guys are great at buffing certain units, and they are both leading units of 5 Wraith Blade. Yes, we are using the axes for these guys, and obviously they have their fort and vulnerable save. They are super tough now, 3 wounds, and the Spiritseer can bring one of them back each command phase, which is really strong, and gives them +1 hit, and I believe lethal hits on top of that. So it's real great buffs, which I really like in this edition for characters to buff units. So 5 in each of those, and then both of those guys are going to be, or squads I should say, will be running around in some Wave Serpents. Yes, I have 2 Wave Serpents today, completely stocked, just as standard, with Shuriken Catapult and Shuriken Cannons, twin of both, so they get twin linked, which is reroll wounds, which is quite nice, and they'll be running around in those today. Moving on in the army, of course, we have 3 individual War Walkers. So these guys are each equipped with a set of star cannons for a little bit of long-range anti-elite shooting. And these guys are really strong as well, with fort and vulnerable save, -1 to wound against when being shot at. They're pretty tasty. So I've got 3 of them individually, and they have a great scout move now, 9 inches, so they can head off. Maybe I've had that in the past, but it's new for me, so we're going to be utilizing that probably throughout the game. Now, moving on in our Wraith-themed goodness, we have ourselves not 1, but 2 Wraith Lords. Yes, the larger of their smaller brethren. We're going to be running them with a Bright Lance each and a Scatter Laser on each arm, and then, of course, the Shuriken Catapults on top. Now, you can take the blades with them, but we do play WYSIWYG here, so they just have the fists. Then, not leading them, but kind of, leading them in the sense that it's cool in my head, is the Wraithseer. Now, the Wraithseer has been upgraded with the D cannon, so he's going to be throwing out some absolutely brutal shooting. Only 1 shot piece, but, can be quite nasty. And he has something called Horrify, so if you hit a target that he shoots at, they then immediately have to take a battle shock test, which is pretty cool. And, of course, he has his big old, I think it's called Ghost Spear. Now, moving on from him, we have an even bigger Wraith construct. We have brought a Wraith Knight. Now, this one, of course, has the big old sword for a close combat goodness, and then he just has a pair of scatter lasers mounted on top. But he is pretty brutal, really tough now. I think it's toughness 12. I love all the new toughnesses in a 10th edition. It makes them feel like, yes, they are as tough as they should be. So anyway, moving on and rounding off the list, we have a unit of 5 Wraith Guard. Now, these 5 Wraith Guard have Wraith Cannons, and those Wraith Cannons are absolutely lethal. One shot apiece, but now on top of their toughness 7 and 3 wounds, they also have a ability, if you shoot at them, they get to shoot at you, and the gun turns into pistol. So even if you attack me in combat, they can shoot. It's only once per battle round, but still, that is super, super strong. So that is the list. It is exactly 2,000 points, which made me very, very happy. And on top of that, we have, of course, the secondaries coming through as the game develops. You've seen Shaggy's list and the Ultramarines who are invading my biodome. And of course, you've seen the Craftworld itself. So let us head over to the battlefield and we'll see you there in just a second.
You dare enter this hallowed ground, Monkai? You think your brutish armor and archaic weapons will help you triumph this day? We have existed before your emperor drew his first breath. We have faced foes without number, Tyranid swarms, orc incursions, and the madness of those beyond the veil. None triumphed, and nor shall you, Astartes. You have entered into the only light in the darkness of the galaxy. Although our halls and biodomes may not be the splendor and the strength they once were, the spirits of our ancestors still protect us. The light still lingers at Iyanden. If you have come to extinguish us, know that our flame shall never die out.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the craft world of the Iyanden. And who's come for a jolly little stroll in our craft world but Shaggy!
Yo!
And the Ultramarines.
They're back.
What are you
They're
doing here? Get out of my spot. Of course, our debut for me and Shaggy.
Yes.
10th edition battle report.
So
You've
excited.
been super, super excited
I'm
for this.
so excited.
And you get to use your Ultramarines for the first time. But old DC doesn't get to use his word bearers.
Well, these are cooler.
Yeah, that's
Come on,
whoa,
Come on.
whoa now.
They are so much cooler.
They are very cool. They are very cool, of course, yes.
Don't worry, that will come another day.
Yes, it will, exactly, as we progress. But you know what? I'm excited to give it a go with the Craftworld Iyanden. Well, just Aeldari right now.
Eladari, yeah, there's still Iyanden. It's
yes,
just
because
that you don't have any special Iyanden characters.
Yet, yes. Yet. But, of course, let us begin with the game. And the battle we're playing today, Shaggy, Vital Ground.
Yes, sir.
Selected from the new, obviously, 10th edition rules pack.
Yep.
Which is all new to me. Very new to me.
Very new to everyone.
Exactly. Of course, in terms of the mission objectives, let me show you on the board. We have an objective here and an objective over on the parallel side of the board.
Yep.
And then, of course, one on home plate for the Ultramarines and one by the super home plate, because it is my craft world, of the Iyanden. Now, there's usually one in the center. Is that correct?
That is correct, because we are Hammer and Anvil deployment.
We are Hammer and Anvil.
So in the deployment cards, the objectives are now placed with the deployment, so it actually tells you where they go.
Yeah.
There should be one in the center, but the mission says that you have to remove the one closest to the center. So there's only 4 for this game.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I like that.
I like it.
It's very, very cool.
Yeah. Makes the games different.
Yes. And we have the mission rule of Chilling Ring.
Yes. So these mission rules, there's different types. So if anyone ever played Tempest of War, you could actually get one which said everything has to be increased by 1 more CP.
Okay.
It's still there in these mission rules, but we've decided first game, nice and easy.
Yeah.
Mission rule is Chilling Reign, which is nothing. There's no extra rules.
Yeah.
Let's just play the game. You guys can see what's going on. We can see what's going on. We learn together, and let's not complicate our lives.
I love that.
We're not going to be using gambits either. That's another thing which is throughout the game.
Yep.
We don't need to use that. Let's not complicate our lives.
Further down the line.
Let's just have a fun game.
Exactly. It's artificial weather in the biodome at the Craftworld, and we decided to make it rain. So the Ultramarines got a little bit wet. Now let's talk about deployment then. Oh, before that, actually, let's talk about terrain.
Yes.
Now, terrain has changed a lot in 10th edition.
It's changed decently.
Okay. Yeah.
I like the changes. So, ruins.
Yes.
Everyone knows what ruins are. Still obscuring, which means that if you're standing behind them, you're still going to get... if you can't see them, or even if you can see them, you can't shoot them.
Just be obscured.
Yeah, so, and if you can't see the whole unit, you get the benefits of cover.
Yes.
You get a +1 save, unless you have a 3-up save, and then it doesn't do anything.
Yes.
So, it's a good way to turn around. Trees as well, they no longer do -1 to hit. All they do now is give the benefit of cover to things that can get the benefit of cover.
Nice.
For example, towering can't in this case.
Yes, the big old Wraith Knight.
He's big.
Yeah.
So he has a very cool rule, the fact that he's towering. He can't be shot at. He can be shot at through ruins.
Yes.
But it also means that he can shoot through ruins now.
Oh.
So before, big
Yes.
big knights and things like that couldn't shoot
No.
over through obscuring, even though they could see.
This is true.
Now they can. So which is a cool rule.
That is a cool rule.
And something that many people forget as well, or will be forgetting with ruins, is that if you are, I believe it's 5 inches from the bottom, so
Yes.
from the table edge, you'll be doing this thing called, I believe it's towering, plunging something.
Okay.
So basically you get a +1 AP to your weapons.
Oh,
So it's something that people might be forgetting,
that's
or
cool.
will be forgetting.
Yeah.
Try not to forget it, because things have gone down in AP.
Yes.
If there's anything you can increase your
Buff
AP
the
with,
AP. Yeah.
I mean, and it's just by standing taller.
People are going to forget, like, you remember Set to Defend in 9th edition? Everyone didn't
forgot
do-
Set to Defend.
It's going to be the same thing. So,
yeah.
in terms of the battlefield, as you can see, all the trees are trees. I'm just going to provide +1 cover, as Shaggy mentioned, if you're shooting behind it, etc. And then all the ruins, as you can see, which you can play, everything is ruins.
Yes, we're not going to do statue on this.
No.
We're just going to do ruins.
Yeah.
Let's
Just-
not
just do
overcomplicate
ruins.
our lives. First battle report that we're putting out there. First one, we're playing properly at 2k points.
Yes.
Let's not overcomplicate things.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice
Because
and easy game.
DC's playing.
Yes.
So, with that, let's quickly go to deployment. Sorry, it's a little bit of a longer intro than normal. Shaggy, start us off.
So, as you can see, I've put a blob of guys over here.
Yeah.
You've got the Aggressors, you've got Calgar with them, Eradicators, Dreadnought, and you have the
Snipers.
the Eliminators
Yep.
with the Phobos Librarian all there. They're a bit further out of deployment,
Yep.
but they infiltrate, so they can be.
They can.
So, Infiltrators over on this side.
Nice.
I've got the Bladeguard with the Champion on this side as well.
Love that champion.
Hopefully, they might get into combat before they get shot off. I'm scared of all those weapons. And we've got a big unit of Intercessors over here, babysat by a Librarian, giving them a cheeky 4-up invul.
Yeah, I love that.
So,
Okay.
we've got reserves,
Yes.
strategic reserves. We've got the bikes, the Outriders with the Chaplain on bike. We've got Assault Intercessors with Tiggy,
Nice.
all in strategic reserve. And then I've got, in deployment, I've got the Inceptors
Okay.
for deep strike.
Deep strike. I don't believe in reserves, folks. You all know this. I don't hide anything. So everything is on the table except for what's in the vehicles. Now we have Warwalker, we have Serpent with the Bladeguard and a Spiritseer, and the Warlord is going to be in this one because I just remembered. Then over here we have, of course, the Wraith Guard with all their shooty guns. We have 2 of the Wraith Lords. We have the Wraith Knight in front of them leading the charge. The Wraith Seer.
Wraithseer, yes, sir.
Who's sitting right over there. And then, of course, the other Warwalker, the other Wave Serpent with the Bladeguard, and lastly, right in the end, the last Warwalker. So, yeah, nice kind of spread. I want to get up the board, get aggressive.
I mean, this is a really cool army. It looks amazing. It'll play amazingly.
Yeah.
I'm scared of all these weapons. Everything's high toughness. I don't know what I'm going to do with them.
I love it.
Let's get going.
Let's get going. So, with that, rolling time, unless something's changed. You need you have a dice?
I need a dice.
Oh my gosh. I'll get you one, because we have some dice right here.
Ooh.
I'm going to give you a red dice.
Ooh, I love it.
There you go.
Pardo's favorite ones. Pardo's favorite ones.
Yes, they are, because there is Blood Angel dice, I think.
I think so. So, Cheeky, let's go.
That's a 4.
Knocks you back.
Now, I do have Scout.
Yes.
So I can move my War Walkers 9 inches.
Yes, sir.
So-
I don't have anything that has Scout. So
Okay,
you
I'll
will
take a
do
little
it.
look, and then you'll see from Shaggy the end of the movement phase coming up. End of the movement phase here for the Ultramarines, and quite a cagey one at that. Unfortunately, Shaggy was blighted by a bit of unlucky rolls early on with an advance from the Eradicators. But I'll let you tell the story.
Do I have to?
Tell everybody.
So, first off, chose my Oath of Moment target, which is the War Walker,
Yes.
which, as you can see, has moved to a different place than he was originally,
Yes,
because
I like-
he scouted out
he did.
and then he moved back using
did.
his stratagem.
Using a CP, Phantasm, 1 CP, at the end of your opponent's movement phase, you can move a 1 Aeldari unit up to 7 inches. And conveniently, because of Shaggy's misfortune,
Yes.
rolling a 1 for the advance of this Eradicator squad, and then re-rolling for a CP to a 1. Which means that he is now out of range, or he was in range, but just. So I've just done a cheeky little whoop, and now he is out of range, and those Eradicators can shoot nothing. So I thought, well, you know what? My original plan was to move this guy forward 7 inches, because that sounds like fun. But you know what? Saving one of my War Walkers is probably a good idea.
Especially since I drew my secondaries.
Yes.
I have deployed Teleport Homer,
Oh,
which I
lovely.
need to get to the center of the battlefield or the opponent's deployment zone to be able to deploy a Teleport Homer
Lovely.
and get some points, but I can't.
Ah.
And then I've got no prisoners, which I get 2 points for killing something.
Uh-huh.
And if I kill something else, to a maximum of 5. So kill 3 things, you get your maximum 5, all right?
Nice. Okay.
So I would have gotten 2 points, hopefully, if I would have killed that, but who knows? The way my rolling is going, it could be a cheeky game.
You have the curse of DC,
So-
perhaps.
I also chose the Devastator Doctrine. I don't remember if I said it. That means that I can advance and still shoot.
Nice.
That's what I was hoping to do here,
With
but
these guys, of course. But
yes,
yeah.
it did not work.
And they're not a great roll on the advance for the aggressors, which made you...
It wasn't actually that bad,
Okay.
but the problem is that the aggressors were meant to be there to destroy the also moment target. I was hoping the Eradicators could kill the Wave Serpent.
Yes.
Does a bit more shooting, and then the risk would have been worth it because of all the shooting that's coming my way. I don't think there's much point in risking the aggressors at this point in time
Makes sense.
when I can't really kill much.
Okay.
The Eradicators I put there because I needed them to do that, and then obviously you can't just retrospective play just because he's used a stratagem. You can't do that, sadly.
Yes.
So that's how we're doing it. That's how we're rolling.
Yes.
We can start some shooting.
That sounds good. We've moved up with Dreadnought quickly.
Yes.
The snipers have come across.
Yes,
We've
the
had-
rest of the things have moved.
Yeah, but they've
Yes.
all kind of hidden. They've all kind
Yeah.
of stayed where they are, and they're holding the objective here on this
Yep,
flank.
I did move up here to hold the objective.
Yes.
These guys were holding the objective at the beginning of the command phase, which means that this is now mine, thanks to the Intercessors special rule.
Ah, now sticky, so you can just
Yes,
move off.
they
Bounce all
they
those.
have sticky, because they're cool that way.
Yes, they are.
So-
that way.
That's happened on this side. Still not a lot of going on here,
Yep.
just because, again, there's a lot of shooting coming this way. I was hoping to do damage on that flank.
Yes, you were.
And,
I did do my scout. I only moved a tiny bit forward on
Tiny bit
both of those, just to get some cover from the trees, but also I didn't want to get too aggressive because he can advance and charge if he wanted to choose that doctrine.
Yes, sir.
So I had to kind of keep that into consideration. And also, folks, I've got 12 fate dice to roll. I thought I'd do it on camera.
Fate
I know you meant
dice.
to do it at the start of the battle, but it matters not.
Roll all ones.
I know. Roll 12. Now, I can re-roll these, but I'll drop a dice each time I do.
Yep.
And let's see what happens.
I think that's a decentish roll.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
I'll
so.
take that. That's a lot of sixes there.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll put those to the side, folks. Those are my lovely fate dice I can use throughout the game if you're unaware. And I can change them for like a damage roll, advance roll, all this kind of stuff, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
With that, do you want to do some shooting?
Well, we could do a psychic phase.
You almost had me. Starting off the shooting phase, we have, of course, this venerable Dreadnought doing its thing. Lascannons blasting across the battlefield into my War Walker that has been Oath of Momented.
Indeed.
Now, Power Field means I have -1 to wound on these guys from shooting attacks, which is quite nice.
You do.
Yeah.
Luckily, I can reroll to wound.
Yes.
Let's see if that works. Okay,
Here
so
we go.
it hitting on 3
Hitting on 3.
hits,
Nice.
and then wounding on 3s because it's strength 12 to your toughness 7.
Yes.
So wounding on 3s to 4s because of your
Yes.
-1 to wound.
That's great.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
So it's a -3. You
Yes.
get a cover save because of the trees are blocking view
Okay.
because you're not
but
fully visible.
I have fort and vulnerable save either way, so the
Yes,
plus
sir.
1. 4 up. No.
No.
Goes through. I have no CP, so there's no reroll stuff.
Okay.
Oh, I have my. Sorry, I have my
You do have your fate dice.
fate dice.
You do have your fate
Do you
dice.
mind if I use my fate dice?
I do.
That is a bit cheeky because I
Of
did
course,
roll.
I do mind that you roll.
Yeah.
You
I
use
forgot
it,
I even
but-
have these.
Yeah.
But a 4 up would be great for that.
Beautiful. Love
Yeah.
it.
I'm going to use that.
Okay.
There we go. Look at my first fate dice use, folks.
Yay, fate dice. Okay, so that is the Dreadnought. So we're going to go into the Eliminators.
Okay.
So they hit on 3s. So 3 3s.
3 3s.
Rerolling,
Rerolling.
thankfully.
Both the moment.
So that's 2 hits.
Does the 6 do anything?
The 6 does nothing.
Ah, no.
It would
lethal
be,
hits.
well, yeah, no, it's precision, but it doesn't matter here.
Yeah.
And then
Strength of your gun.
strength of my gun is strength 5, so
Already.
5s to wound.
Now 6s.
6s, so no
Rerolling
nothing.
though, thanks to Oath the Moment.
Yeah.
Hey, got one.
Yeah, -2, so yeah,
Okay.
still on your invul.
No, goes through.
Damage 3.
Damage 3, nice.
That's beautiful,
3
that.
damage done onto him.
Yep,
And he has actually got 6 wounds, so 3 wounds left.
very nice. So, lastly,
Ouch.
we shall do Smite.
Oh,
Yes, a cheeky
wow.
Smite.
A smite in the shooting phase.
Yes, sir. So, it's D6 attacks.
I'm assuming it's this Phobos.
That is the Phobos
Librarian.
Librarian doing it. Yes,
D6
sir.
attacks.
D6 attacks.
Smite me. Oh,
5,
mighty
not
smiter.
bad. I will take the 5. And then he hits on 3s with this.
Okay. Nice.
All hits.
Can you re-roll that for Oath the Moment and stuff?
You can reroll
Wow.
this, yep,
That's pretty cool.
because it is a shooting attack.
Yeah.
And then it is strength 5 to your
Toughness 7.
toughness 7.
So 5s,
5
6s.
6s.
With a re-roll.
Reroll.
You can still blow it up, you know. Get some cheeky 6. No, nothing there.
Now, I could have used Focused Witchfire,
That's
which would have
hazardous,
been,
right?
That would have been hazardous. Then I would have rolled, I think it's 1 dice.
Yeah, just once.
And
on
then,
a 1.
yeah, on a 1 he
Yeah.
dies.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that. I'm okay not using the Focused Witchfire because I don't need him to die because I need him to use his ability of Shrouding.
Ah, lovely, yes.
So I think with that, that is my turn.
Nice and easy.
Nice and easy.
Nice and Getting ready for my hit and then see if you can counter. Oh.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Can do a
think?
couple of shots here.
Okay, a
Shots
couple of
here.
cheeky shots here. What we got? What we got? A couple of cheeky shots. A couple of cheeky shots. We have got 1, 2, 3 Marines that can see my War Walker and they will be shooting him. So hitting on
3s.
Oh, nice. Okay. Hitting on 3s.
So,
Okay.
not bad.
Not bad. Now, but it is 6s because
It
of
is
the old.
6s because 5, strength 4, toughness 7, 5s to 6.
But my power field,
Nothing.
nothing.
So yeah.
That's okay though. you
Yeah,
know?
no, so some cheeky wounds.
Some cheeky wounds doing
Trying
the
to
thing.
do some cheeky wounds.
Mhm.
So, with that, that ends my turn.
Okay.
And with that, I am going to discard deploy homers.
Yeah, discarded.
Discard.
He wants that no more. And let's see what happens for Iyanden as I go into my turn 1 coming up. He's looking worried, folks.
Yeah.
He's looking worried. End of the movement phase for Iyanden, and I have gone all Wraith weapons blazing because
Yep.
I've pushed forward quite a significant amount.
Aggressively.
Aggressively.
Say
Yes,
aggressively.
aggressively. Okay, now before we get stuck into things, of course, I had to pull my secondaries, and as you can see here, I pulled Storm Hostile Objectives, and I pulled the Capture Enemy Outpost. Now, Storm Hostile Objectives says that if you put it in the first battle round, you have to put it back in your deck, shuffle it, so I pulled Investigate Signals, which I then debated with Shaggy for about 5 minutes, because
5.
5-ish, because it says that you have to have a unit within the corner, select a unit, they can't shoot, but then within the corner you get victory points. So
Yes.
I was wondering, like, a corner sounds really strange, like something running in this little corner.
You've literally just answered your own question
I know,
when you
it's
said
odd.
running into the corner. It's a
odd.
corner.
It's odd.
It's not table quarters.
I know.
There is another one
Anyway.
for table quarters.
I thought it was an odd one. Comment below, do you think it's strange too? Anyway, I've moved this Wave Serpent. He is selected not to shoot or anything, but I get 2 victory points for him for being in the corner.
Yeah.
Let me move for everything else. We have moved forward with the damaged War Walker, blocking up the, unfortunately, the Wave Serpent behind him, but the Wraith Blades are still within, doing their thing. Then we've moved forward, of course, with the Wraith Knight in the center, along with the Wraith Seer. Lots of Wraith goodness going on. Holding the central ground, heading that way. And then we've stayed put with the 2 Wraith Lords. We're going to have this and the other squad. Essentially, Shaggy was kind enough to tell me that there is a core stratagem, Rapid Ingress, that allows you to come within 3 inches. So I don't want him to come near my objective. I need that. So I've stayed put with these guys along with the Wraith Guard at the moment to try and fend off any rear assaults while the rest of my troops go forward. Then over on the other side of the battlefield, come with me, we have the other War Walkers pushed forward to get line of sight, probably on the Bladeguard. And then this War Walker has come around the trees to see those Eradicators over there. And before the Wave Serpent did its thing over on that side of the board, out came 3-inch deployment around the Wave Serpent, and then moved 6 inches, which allowed it to get over here. And then, which means basically that I get a cheeky little charge potentially onto that. Take that objective off you.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Indeed.
Which would be nice.
Now, I'm going to use some defensive stuff here, which will hopefully help me swing the game in my favor.
I like that.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
So, one thing I did want to mention is when you discard a card,
yes.
At the end of my turn I discarded one, you gain a CP for discarding.
Oh.
The reason I didn't was because I already got one, thanks to Calgar, and
can't get more.
It's capped at 1.
Oh, great, okay.
So that's one way to gain CP for armies that don't have it. Okay. So, moving on, I'm going to bring in the Inceptors,
nice.
as DC said, with Rapid Ingress. That's 1 CP right there. And then, at the end of your movement,
yes,
I think it's at the end of, I think it's the end of the movement.
Okay.
Yes, end of the movement, or during your movement.
Yep.
I'm going to Overwatch you.
Nice.
With my Eradicators.
Yes.
So hopefully that'll help.
Yes.
We shall see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Yes.
We'll let you put the stuff down. Before we do that, I did mention I have Capture Enemy Outpost and the Investigate Signals.
Yep.
The Investigate Signals, 2 victory points over here as long as he survives the end of the turn. And then Capture Enemy Outpost is capture that objective.
Yay.
Which is not going to happen. So, yeah, not very good there. But I do get 8 victory points if I do eventually get there. So maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. Let's let you put some troops down and let you grab some dice because for some reason you're going to be shooting me now. Bursting down in streams of jet fuel, fiery goodness, we have some of those Inceptors. And they are now obviously hiding behind this big old ruin, so I can't do anything about that. Not that I can shoot them right now anyway. But yes, I can't see them. And the Wave Serpent's doing his business, doing in the corner for some reason. Therefore, he can't shoot. So I need those victory points.
I would get the victory points.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Then, during the movement phase, at any point, within 24 inches, I can declare Overwatch against you.
It's very cool. And I'm glad we're seeing this mechanic. Yeah, exactly. It's like a reaction for Horus Heresy, which I quite like. Now, let's go. 3 of these guys shooting into my Walker.
Yes, sir. So, it is 6s to hit.
Yes.
Because it's still Overwatch.
6s to hit. Oh, yes, Shaggy.
And I reroll because Oath of Moment is still in play.
Yeah, still in play. And that's 3 6s, everyone. That is brutal.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, toughness 7.
Toughness 7, strength 8, so 3
back to
4s, rerolling.
Thanks to the old.
Not only because of oaths, but because of total obliteration, which would allow me to reroll anyway.
Cool. So that's 2 so far with a reroll. Is the full house.
Full house.
I have 4 up saves here.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to use any fake dice or any nonsense. I've saved 2. But he's got 3 wounds left, Shaggy. So
D6 plus 2 because of Melter.
So he can't fail. So roll it anyway. And that's 6.
7, 8.
That is him. So
yay! I killed something.
I don't think he has. Maybe he has demise, but on a roll of a 1, he does not blow up either way.
No, not that.
But yeah, I'm sure there's some things now have demise 1, demise 2.
Yeah.
3,
so deadly demise D3, 1 D6.
Yeah.
2d6.
I'll check. I'll let you know, guys, in a moment, but I'm pretty sure they don't. So that is removed, and your guys are down, and now we're going to my shooting phase.
Yes, I know. It's your turn.
I know.
Fantastic.
Thanks. Alrighty, so we're going to fire our Wave Serpent into the last remaining Eradicator. Don't want him around. Although you can't bring him back anymore with any shenanigans, which is nice.
Yes.
My old days of like, oh, I killed 1, and then you went, oh, he's back again. Remember
I can still do it.
Oh, really?
I can bring an Apothecary and do that kind of shenanigan, but I can't add him to an Aggressor Squad.
Ah!
Because the one that goes to the Aggressor Squad doesn't do that, I don't believe.
I'm very happy with that.
Remember.
I'm very happy with that.
Quiet, you.
It's a good DPTC. Now, let's start off with the, of course, Shuriken Cannon. So 3 shots. hitting on 3s. I will
Reroll
reroll
one of
because
them.
of my
That's a good choice. You reroll the cannon rather than the cat.
Yes, definitely.
Yep.
And then we're looking for strength 6 with 4s, and then I get to reroll
Again,
one of these.
good choice.
2 wounds there.
Minus.
It is -1
-1, so 4 up saves.
and 2 damage.
4 up saves.
4 up saves.
Come on, 4 ups.
And
1.
Yay! And then we have, of
The
course, the
catapults.
catapult, which is just 2.
Yep.
And that is hitting on 3s. That's 1 hit.
Yep.
And then persuasion strength 4, so 5s. Hey, -1.
Oh,
Damage
-1.
one.
This is good. Yes,
Gotcha. That's just 1 damage, but that's him gone. Blink.
Bonk.
Well done, Wave Serpent. You did your job. Now,
Indeed.
we of course go on to the Wraith Knight, and
Ooh, this
he
is big.
has 2 sets of scatter lasers on top.
Okay.
So that's 6 shots per piece, Shaggy. So
Okay.
there's
Six shots each scatter laser.
correct.
Interesting. 12 shots
Yeah,
then.
12 shots. So
Beautiful.
I'm adding more dice here, Shaggy.
You
to
keep
get to
going.
it. Yeah, to
You
keep
keep going.
There we go.
There we go.
There is my 12 shots.
That's beautiful.
Now, we're hitting on 3s.
Okay, what you firing into?
Oh, sorry. I should declare that. I'll just find
That would help.
those Marines.
Those Marines over here.
Yeah,
That's
just
fine.
soak them up a little bit, you know?
Go for it.
Hit on 3s. And reroll one of those. Oh, the
Oh,
one
the only one you need to. There's always one.
Almost a full house.
Strength.
The strength on this bad boy is 5.
So 3. Sorry.
3s.
And
Okay.
reroll 1.
And reroll one of these.
Nice.
Okay.
How many?
There we go. We have this wound of 3s, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 wounds, please, at no AP.
8 wounds at no AP, so 3 up saves is my maximum.
Nice. Ooh, got 2.
2. You got 2. 2 dead.
Got you. Get rid out of here, Ultramarines. Now, there was no special abilities on that one. I'm pretty sure they're twin linked on the other ones. Did I miss anything? If I did, he's dead anyway. So,
Well, yeah, I think the battle shock test is what we missed out from this guy.
that's the
wasn't
one.
it? But yeah, but it doesn't matter.
It
he
doesn't
died
matter because
anyway.
they're dead anyway. That was
Yep.
my intention always.
Yep.
But yes, I will remember the Wasteseer, basically, when you shoot something, he then makes them do a battle shock test if he hits it, which
If
is
he
cool.
hits it, yep.
Now,
So hit fire into them.
all I have
fire
left
failed. Yeah.
that's it. Oh, no, I have these
Yep.
guys. Let me grab some stats,
Yeah.
see what I want to shoot at,
Yeah.
because these 2 Wraith Lords can do some damage. Alrighty, Wraith Lord time. First Wraith Lord, both of them actually going to be going into the squad of Marines at the back.
Yep.
But they both have the same weapons, so let's do this twice in a row. First of all, scatter lasers.
Yep.
Let's throw those in. Actually, let's do Bright Lance first, because they
Bright
have a Bright
Lances.
Lance each.
Okay.
Bright Lance, and my catapults are out of range, of course. Bright Lance hits on a 4, but I get a reroll thanks
sir.
to being Aeldari. Yay!
It's a hit.
Nice. And then we're looking for Bright Lance strength 12, so it's looking for 2s.
Yes.
That's a wound, my friend.
Yep.
AP3.
So that is a 4 up invul, thanks
4 up
to my
invul.
librarian.
Yeah, good job, Shaggy. And then 6 shots from
The scatter laser.
Scatter Laser, which is 3 hits.
Yep.
And then Scatter Laser on 3s, 3 wounds, no AP.
So strength.
5.
So yes, it would have been 3s.
Indeed.
3 of them, yeah? So 3 ups.
Yes. The same as the gun on top of the old Big Knight.
Takes a wound.
Ooh, blink 1 wound. And then rinse and repeat with the other one. So 1 Bright Lance. That's a miss, but hey, Eldar.
Yep.
That's a wound.
That's a hit.
Sorry, it's a hit. I'm just getting excited. And that's a wound.
That
There
is
you
a
go.
wound.
4 up.
Saves.
Oh, Shaggy. You and your... I forgot about those. So, hitting on 4s, because he is a...
And you used your reroll on this one already.
I did.
Yeah.
And then we're looking for 3s, which is
Yep.
3 wounds. Okay. Can we pick off another? Yes.
Yes. 1 and 1.
Nice. So another one down.
So another one gone. And
Question,
one-
when do you
one
take a battle shock? Is it just when
Under
you're
half strength.
Okay, so a long time away yet. A long time away.
No.
Now, that's all my shooting done, folks. I'm pretty
think it
sure.
is. I
Yeah.
hope it is.
These guys can't see anything, but when they can, you will see the power of the Wraith Guard. Now, on to the Wraith Blades
Mhm.
with their shiny blue axes. We want to make friends with this squad of, what are they called?
Infiltrators.
Infiltrators.
Ouch.
Yeah. Charge in.
Charging.
And we're in at
I think
9.
you're in.
So we're going to get those guys in, and then we shall get to combat. Combat time. Talk us through it, Shaggy, because there is a charge. There's a new way of doing charges, right?
There is
And
indeed.
combat.
Yes, so you basically need to get into base-to-base contact with the unit you're charging, okay?
Yep.
So as you can see, DC's models have gone into base-to-base, or as close as possible to base-to-base contact. And then the second line also has to be in base-to-base with whatever is in base to base with.
Gotcha.
Because if not, they can't attack.
Yes.
Okay, so
no more
everything is in base to base. We're happy with that.
And all that jumps.
Yes, no within an inch, and no, okay, you're closer, then I can do the pile in, blah, blah, blah.
Nice and cleaner.
It's designed to be clean as possible, I think.
Beautiful. Now,
So,
3 attacks apiece, and
Yes, sir.
all the axes are going in. Hitting on normally 4s, folks, but the Spiritseer gives him +1 to hit, and lethal hits, which is 6s, 2 auto wounds,
There you
which
go.
is quite nice. So there's
4.
3 auto wounds there.
Another one over there.
Oh, 4
A
auto
cheeky
wounds,
one.
thank you. And then I'll reroll one of these dice, because I might as well. And that's another auto
Auto
wound. My god, this might be my army, Shaggy.
I think so.
Hitting on 3s, and I
You've been
showed
wasted
7.
with chaos.
Wounded on 3s.
Yes.
Because I'm showing 7. And then I can reroll one of these.
Yes, because reasons.
Because reasons, no. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, sorry, Shaggy knocked your Bladeguard off his little rock. That's 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in total, please.
10 in total.
AP2, damage 2, Shaggy.
10.
And then I have my Spiritseer to do his stuff after that.
I can't count. It helps to count in this.
To be honest, I can't count either.
Okay, so 5-up saves because they're -2. So
Okay.
5-ups, which
Saved a couple.
Yeah, few.
Now they are
Now they're
damage 2.
2 damage a pop.
Yes. Do you want to use my dice here for?
I feel no pain, so I'm gonna just go like this.
Ah, fair enough.
So first one is on a 6-up.
Yep.
Dies.
1 dead.
So survives.
Oh, he's okay.
He dies.
2 dead.
And then dies.
3 dead.
Ooh, survives.
Survives.
And then I need a double 6 here to keep another one alive.
Yeah. Oh, 4 dead.
4 dead, 1 alive.
1 remains, which is not too bad. But then I have, of course, my Spiritseer.
I think we shall keep the guy with the helix, shall we?
Okay,
So I can keep my feel no pain.
That makes sense. Now I'm going to use 2 dice for him because he has 2 attacks. He hits on 2s, which is
Sweet.
nice. And now he has anti-infantry 2+.
Which means that he critical wounds on a 2+. It's
Wow.
important.
So that's 2 wounds, Shaggy.
Yes. So if you would have had devastating wounds as well attached to this weapon,
It'd be
mortal
mortal
wounds
Nice.
here.
So
So
no AP here.
no AP, so just 3-ups.
Just a nasty stick.
So 1 goes through.
And that's damage D3.
Big roll here, DC.
Big roll. That's a
Oh,
lovely one. I
3.
could have used a fate dice.
You could have used a fate, as I was about to say. But it's okay.
It's
The
good to
fate
remember.
was that it was going to happen.
It was fated.
So I need two 6s here.
Okay.
No,
No,
guys.
got the squad.
And the funny thing is, off camera, DC said, "Oh, the Spiritseer.
I know
that
I
guy's
did.
horrible."
I did. I said he's got 2 attacks, no AP.
He just saved you.
He did save
He
me.
really did.
He did. He said because I was worried about that 1 Marine, you know.
So important.
Oh.
Important.
Oh.
If you would like to consolidate
Into Bladeguard.
into,
Okay.
I know you're not going to,
Yeah.
but if you would like to, you can only consolidate if you're going to be in base-to-base contact,
Oh,
or you're going to be controlling an objective.
nice.
You cannot go closer. Just well, I'm going to go closer and
Oh,
gain
yeah,
some
yeah.
distance. Not anymore.
Yeah.
So it's important.
Okay, I like that. That's interesting. That is interesting. Good to learn, folks. That's what we're all doing here as we get into 10th edition. Take a bow, Chef. Take a bow. Big turn for the Ultramarines. And, of course, the reinforcements have arrived. Now, quickly, before we go into that, I did remove my secondary for the capturing your home objective 8 victory points, because it's just a long time to get there. So I got a CP for doing so.
You did indeed.
Yeah, Shaggy told me I get a CP for all my good work.
Yep.
Which I have currently spent in this movement phase. I'll explain in a moment. But first of all, we have had the Biker Boys from Mars. Biker Mice from Mars. Remember the Biker Mice from Mars?
It's a cartoon, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a car. Well done, Shaggy. Comment below if you remember. I always mention it every time there's a bike involved before you care. I don't know why. There's something wrong with me. But the Biker Mice from Mars are here with their Chaplain in tow. 9 inches away from my Wave Serpent.
9 inches away from the Wave Serpent. Hopefully get a charge in.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Shuffled up with the Eliminators and, of course... Oh, you moved the dice. Never mind.
Oh, did I? Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
So, Aggressors advanced, because they want to advance and charge into the night.
Because, beginning of the battle round, I get points for holding this objective.
Lovely.
Because I hold it. Oaths of Moment, I have chosen Big Daddy over here, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go in with the Aggressors. They're the only big thing that I think can do damage into this thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Calgar, let's get in there. Calgar, luckily, can advance and charge. All the goodness. So, don't need to use one of my doctrines really here. Great. Roll the 1. Roll the 1.
Just like last turn.
It's okay, guys. It's okay. Got a CP
You got a
reroll,
CP
right?
roll, yep.
CP reroll. 1.
Oh, I enjoyed every minute of that. And
Yes,
they were right here, 1 and 1. And I wanted to leave them to show everybody.
Yes, sorry,
But,
apologies.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You wanted to hide your shame.
Yes.
So they've moved a whole extra inch forward, and there's now a 10-inch charge into the big old Wraith Knight. Shaggy, classic. But them's the breaks, folks. That's the dice game.
So these guys have remained still, so they'll get a +1 to hit because it's heavy. These guys have come through the wall and are on this side.
Through the wall. And then this squad came in.
And then this squad came in 9 inches away. Yes.
From my Wraith Blades. And then I did a Phantasm for 1 CP and moved them out of the way.
Great.
It does say the Aeldari are masters of misdirection. So
yes, well, there we go.
It's quite fitting.
So my 2 cards, my 2 secondaries, is a tempting target, which DC would have to choose an objective in no man's land.
Yeah.
He chose this objective because it was well defended anyway.
I did.
Even though it's still more well defended. And then behind enemy lines, I need to have at least 2 units to get 4 points, or 1 unit to get 2. So I'll get 1.
Hey.
At least I'll get 2 points.
You get 2 points for that. That's pretty cool.
That's good. It's good stuff.
And it's until the end of your turn?
At the end of my turn. So I'll be scoring hopefully 2 points here. Let's see. That's 2 cards.
I just want to say I love the cards coming back into it.
I'm loving it.
It just makes the game. I always love the cards before. Maelstrom,
it's random. Yeah, we can have a whole discussion about this another time.
We can indeed.
So, yes, so that's it. That's my army. That's what I'm doing. Let's hope it goes. I have 1 CP left.
Yes, and I'm on 2. So, let's head off to the shooting phase. Coming up, a lot of deliberation at the start of the shooting phase here for Shaggy and his Inceptors. At first, he was going to fire at the Wraith Guard, and I was like, well, are you sure, Shaggy? Because I can shoot you back.
Yep.
And you went,
thank you very much.
That's okay.
Thank you. No gotcha moments here.
Yeah, no gotcha moments here, and it is nasty as well. I can do that. Plus, with my fate dice, I could basically wipe the squad out.
I would have risked going into them, because they are damaged to weapons. So I would have risked it, but do I capture an objective?
Right.
Capturing an objective is important. So I'm not going to fire into them just because of that. Because I'm thinking, mission, let's do that. If not, I would have risked it.
Yep.
And they probably will get shot at next turn by them, so it's going to happen. But I'd rather not have that.
That's fair enough. So they're going to shoot through. There's a doorway on the side here, folks.
Yes.
And they can see into my Wraithseer.
Yes, sir.
So we're shooting him.
Yep. So 3s to hit.
3s to hit. Oh, nice. Good spread. Good spread. Toughness 11, Shaggy.
Let's not move those. Because
6s
are sustained hits 2.
Nice. So that's an extra 2, 4, 6 shots.
Yep.
Nice.
So 2.
Because sustained hits plus the number equals the number of extra shots.
Yes, sir.
You can get what extra hits you get.
So
I'm assuming strength 4?
Strength 5.
5, okay, so 5s.
5s to wound and rerolling to wound.
5, so it's still 6s, right? Double strength? So I'm toughness 11.
Yes, so it's still 6s. But I get to reroll.
So you get to reroll. Because...
Twin linked.
Twin linked. Which, if you're confused if you play Horus Heresy, twin linked is to hit, and in 40k it is to wound.
Exactly.
So that's 3 wounds, Shaggy.
So 3 wounds at -1.
Okay, so 3 up save here, because I have a 2 up normally.
2 damage.
2 damage. So 2 damage there. I'll pop a little wound marker there in a moment. He has a lot of wounds. I think he has 10 wounds. So
I like that.
He is okay.
That was good. Yeah. I liked it. It was very good.
I liked it.
So let's move on. We'll move down the field.
Move on. There's a little shaky shake. Where are we going?
We're going to the Assault Squad because you moved away from them. Cowardice.
And what are they going to be shooting at?
So we've got 6 guys who can shoot into the Wraiths over here. So we're going to fire their bolt pistols.
Okay.
So 6 bolt pistols.
6 bolt pistols. And they're going to be hitting on?
3s.
Nice. Okay, 2 misses.
2 misses, nothing extra from that.
Okay.
And then toughness 7, so 5s to wound you.
Big old 5s to wound here.
Yep.
Is 1.
Just 1.
Just
no
one.
Minus. Sorry, yes, a -1.
Okay. And we're okay.
That's a save. And then we're going to do a Tiggy attack.
Oh, sorry, we're going back over here.
Yeah, we'll go Tiggy. Come on, Tiggy.
Here we go.
He needs to do his 11s.
All right,
so
Tiggy, what's he doing?
We're going to do the Storm of Emperor's Wrath, and it's a focus. We're going to go with a focus Witchfire attack.
Okay.
Which is Blast, Hazardous, and Psychic. So the important thing here is Blast and Hazardous, right? So Blast, I already get a +1 because there's 6 models here.
Yes, you do.
So it's 2d6, +1 for a high one. 7.
8 in total.
8 in total, yes.
Apologies, yeah.
2,
Jumping
4,
in the gun
6.
there. I'm adding things beforehand.
It's okay.
I'm just excited for you.
Liar. So 2s to hit.
Okay. That's
So 2
very
fails.
good. 2 fails, okay.
And then it's strength 6, toughness 7, so 5s.
5s.
So just 1 wound on this.
Okay.
-2, damage 2.
Alrighty. We have a 4 vulnerable save, so we're okay.
Okay, very good. So yeah, hazardous roll.
Oh.
The hazardous roll
It's
is
time
important.
to roll for the hazardous.
He's
He's
fine.
okay.
He's fine.
He
So
didn't hurt
on
his
a
brain.
1,
Yep.
he would have suffered 3 mortal wounds.
Wow. So it's basically like a perils, but
Basically.
super perils.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
You have a little think?
Yes, sir.
Thinking time. Carrying on the shooting phase now, and Shaggy has elected to fire his bikers into my Wave Serpent. And I have spent a CP leaving me down to 1 for lightning fast reactions. It's there, folks,
Yep.
which means I get -1 for the rest of the phase if you want to shoot at my little wavy serpent.
Yes, sir. So
Wavy.
the chaplain, when I choose this unit to shoot, he picks a unit within 12 inches of him, the wave serpent in this case.
Yes.
The unit, when he fires into them, because the chaplain can see that unit, they get devastating wounds.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Love that.
they're twin linked as well, so
Oh.
re-rolling to wound.
That's spicy, sir.
So it's I'm going to roll them all together because they're the same weapon profile.
Understood.
So it's 8 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s
Hitting on
because of your -1.
Okay. Yeah, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Save twice there.
3.
3 times.
Well, yeah, save twice. Save twice. Yeah, sorry, apologies.
That's good for me.
Yeah, and then
Could have been 6.
strength 4, toughness.
Ooh, now you're asking. Toughness on Wave Serpent
It's
is
gonna be
9.
9. So 6s to wound, and this is what I want anyway. 6s to wound. So that's 1 there.
Yep.
And then
Reroll.
So 1 mortal wound on that.
Okay, 1
Yeah,
mortal
not
wound.
bad.
Not bad. I will
Yep.
mark that. And he has a whopping 13. I love these things.
They are awesome.
They are
I do
very
like
cool.
it. It saves me time having to do them.
What I like to do is I'm going to get like a sheet and put them all together
Yeah.
in like a pamphlet book type thing.
That's a
And
good
then I
idea.
can just flick through almost
idea.
like a book.
Yep.
You know?
Definitely. I like it.
Now-
Yes, so we're going to attack your big guy over here.
Oh no!
So we're going to fire the Dreadnought into him. Now he can't be protected from obscuring because he's towering.
Oh, cool.
So he's going to get shot at
I like it.
by my Dreadnought.
Yes.
And it's going to be hitting on 3s re-rolling.
Now let me grab my index card because he has special abilities.
Does he,
being a
though?
big old knight.
Does he though?
Yeah, he reduces damage by 1, called
Okay.
Wraithbone form,
Ooh.
and he has a 4 vulnerable save.
Very good. So hits on 3s.
Hits on 3s.
Hits.
That's a hit.
Strength. Toughness, sorry.
Toughness is 12.
12. So 4s to wound.
4s to wound.
So re-rolling.
Oh, re-rolling because he is
Can't
nothing.
wound.
Which is a
Because lascannon is strength 12.
and sorry, you can re-roll because it's twin linked.
No, because well, yes, it is twin linked.
Oh, cool.
But oath of moment.
Nice.
Yes,
Okay.
remember oath of moment.
No, the moment.
Okay.
The moment.
So
What's left to shoot?
we've got everything else really to shoot. So we got the Eliminators over there. We've got the Aggressors, and we got this unit over here. So let me grab some dice.
And we'll carry on. Sounds good. Carrying on the shooting phase now. This Eliminator Squad going into the
Big
big
guy.
old knight.
Everything's going to go into the big guy from now on.
Yeah, to be fair, the Wraith Knight is in a lot of trouble.
Let's hope so.
Yep.
So we've got 3 snipers hitting on 3s because I didn't stay still. All hits.
Nice.
Wounding on 6s.
Toughness 12.
Yep. So re-rolling
Nice.
because of oaths. So no wounds there.
Okay.
And then we've got the Librarian, and this time I will be doing a focused Witchfire attack
Oh, nice.
on him.
Hazardous.
Yep.
Let's do this.
So D6 attacks.
D6 attacks.
So
Is
just
3.
3. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
Rerolling because of oath. For
So
2.
2 hits.
Okay.
And then 6s to wound.
Okay.
Re-rolling as well.
Okay. 6s.
Nope.
No.
And then the hazardous test.
Hazardous. He's okay.
Is okay.
Now,
Hello.
there is a thing you can do, I was
Is there?
told by the wizard, Aaron,
Ooh.
that if you had a Farseer, which I didn't take because I couldn't attach it to any units,
Oh.
as far as I could see, but you can give you can give -1 to wound again for any Aeldari unit, so you can put it on the knight, so he's toughness 12 and -1 to wound. That's a bit crazy for me.
That's insane.
That's why I didn't bring it.
How's that? No.
Yeah,
just,
I know.
Just no.
I know.
Just
I
no.
know.
So,
Yeah. So we've got
we've got
aggressors.
aggressors, and we've got Intercessors still to shoot.
I love it.
We shall go with the Intercessor Squad
Okay.
with their bolt rifles, which are 2 shots each. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
40 shots.
3, 6,
For
9.
Macragge, for Ultramar, for the Emperor, you name it. And the other guy. The guy I don't like. Whatever his name is.
The Bobby G.
Yeah.
So,
you dropped the dice.
thank you.
That's okay.
So, they hit normally on 3s, but because I didn't move, they are hitting on 2s
Nice.
because they're heavy. So, let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Hit on 2s.
Re-rolling.
Re-rolling. Oh, almost a full house. It's
There's
never
always
quite,
one.
is it? Never quite.
And then 6s.
6s with a reroll.
Indeed. Which I need.
And we've got one.
One.
Okay.
1
AP.
at -1.
Okay, so 3 up save. Ooh, no.
Reroll.
Reroll?
Reroll. If it's not flat, it's a reroll.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, in the rules now.
Yes. If it's not flat,
Yes.
it's a reroll.
Which Shaggy liked a lot. I remember you talking about it because it saves any ambiguity.
Exactly. If it's not flat, it's a reroll.
Not flat,
That's it.
it's a reroll.
And then the Librarian, I'm going to do the same. A focused fit witchfire attack. So D6 attacks.
D6 is a big
So
6.
So
Nice.
6. 3s rerolling.
3s. Rerolling. Okay.
It's always 1.
It's like your seal of oath, Shaggy.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
And then, oh, nice.
That's good.
2 so far.
So 2 mortal wounds there.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. 2 D3 mortal wounds.
Oh, nice. That's
So
strong.
D3s.
Is 3,
Six.
6 mortal wounds done on him. Nothing I can do about that.
And then the hazardous test.
Okay, yeah, the old hazardous test. Does his brain hurt?
No,
it does
he's
not
fine.
with a 4.
He says, cool, bro.
How do you feel, Shaggy?
Yes,
I'll
sir.
ask you while we do this
Yeah.
about the psychic phase, or not psychic phase, but now the movement of moving of psychic phase into this, into essentially like a shooting attack.
I like it.
Yeah,
It's good, and it's not just the abilities, it's the abilities as well. It's not just attacking abilities; it's buffing abilities.
Yeah.
They work well. It really does improve the game. Imagine if we were playing with this many psychers plus doing psychic phases as well. Eldar do psychic phases as
Yeah.
well. It extends the game quite
does,
a bit.
it
So
does.
it's I think it's a good change.
Yeah.
So it's something to get used to, I suppose.
Yes. So just the aggressors left, and now they're going to fire into the night, I assume.
Yes.
Do you want to do that off camera because there's a lot of shots, and we'll go back for the wounds?
It is many shots because
Alright.
it's shots from him and Calgar and everyone.
We'll come back with the wound rolls coming up in a second. So, just like that, it's been hours for us, but mere moments for you. After all these guys have shot into here, we had 5 normal saves of a 2-up.
Yep.
And then we had 3 saves of a -1.
Yep.
I've used 2 of my fate dice because I'm like that. Because, hey, why not? I don't want to plink wounds off my knight. So I got 1 roll to make here on a 3-up, which I do.
Yep.
And then these are on a 2-up, which I get 1. So he's down.
Damage.
1 more wound, down to 11
Okay.
left after your psychic shenanigans.
Now I would have used the stratagem to improve the AP, but I need it for now. Yes.
For the big moment.
Yes.
Because this is going to be a big old game swinging move. I kind of partly wanted to see what happens. So, yeah.
Okay.
We got some charges, right?
Yeah. So I think we should just start with the big one, really.
Yeah.
Aggressors into the Wraith Knight.
Into the Wraith Knight.
Uh,
Here we go.
10-inch charge.
10-inch charge. That's a 3 and a 5. That's an 8. CP time.
CP time.
I've got a feeling this is going to be it. Is the Emperor with you?
Come on, come on, come on.
No, that's a 7, not
That's
quite.
7.
But hey,
It is what it is.
They're ready to roll
It is
for
what
next
it
time.
is. So we're going to do a charge over here, which I think was a 10 or an 11.
Oh, wow, okay.
So we'll do that one over here.
And
No.
that's a 6.
Okay. The bikes
Okay.
into the
Into the Wave Serpent.
Wave Serpent.
That is a 9.
Yeah.
And that is
No.
a 5. Oh, Shaggy, it's not going well.
And then over here, yeah, we'll charge everything here because I probably need to charge this
Sure
as well
thing.
to get everything I need to. So
Now, wow, that's... Oh, Shaggy. Oh, do you want a minute? Yeah, here we go.
yeah, made
Fancy
one
Shaggy.
charge.
You made one charge.
Made one charge.
So, we've got a couple of Bladeguard
yes,
and your champion fella.
got 3 Bladeguard, please.
Sorry.
Alright, come on.
3.
Okay, so at the start of the fight phase, I need to select if I want to reroll 1s to hit,
Oh,
or I want to reroll 1s on my saving throws.
cool.
So, since you can attack me when you die,
I can.
I'm going to choose to reroll the saving throw. Okay.
Malevolent Souls, it's called. Malevolent Souls.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is with my company champion, I'm going to try and take out your Spiritseer.
Oh, nice.
Here. Your Spiritseer?
It is a Spiritseer, yeah.
Yep, so I'm going to try and take him out. So all 5 attacks with precision
Yep.
are going to attack him.
I like that.
So, so hitting on 2s.
Hit on 2s.
And because I'm targeting a character, I can reroll the hit.
Okay.
So reroll the hit. Beautiful.
Nice.
Now, it's strength 5 to
Toughness 3.
3. So 3s to wound, rerolling as well.
Nice.
So that is 5 at -2.
Ooh, 5 minus 2, and the damage?
Is 2.
Each.
Yes.
Ouch.
So he fell 2, he dies.
4 ups. I will
CP?
CP because I have 1 CP.
You have indeed.
So why not? And I can't then use a fate dice, right, for that? I don't think. So, but can't if I'm different? No, he's dead.
Very good.
He is gone. Zap.
Pew.
That's okay though.
Pew.
That's done his thing. He is now
Question.
off into the other realm.
Very good question.
Oh, I love good questions.
So, the Wraith ability, Fight on Death,
It's on a 4+.
does it say the unit gets it?
Yes, his unit ability, not his.
So he has the ability, well, he would have the ability as well, because the unit abilities carry on.
Oh, right.
Yes.
So on a 4+, he can fight. Okay.
There we go.
He can fight. Right. So in which case, he has 2 attacks. Hits on 2s.
Yes, he can.
That's
yes.
2 hits, and it's anti-infantry 2.
So 2 up.
So 2s. So that's 2 wounds, and it's same as before. So D3 damage, no AP.
No AP, so 3 up saves.
3 up saves. And that's a 1 and a 2. 2d3 damage.
Wait.
Okay.
Reroll the 1, because I can reroll the 1.
Oh, yes, you did select that.
Okay.
So D3 damage.
No, I spent my last CP, so
Okay.
yeah, go for it.
No, I just won.
Hey, good.
He's okay. Well done. Well,
Oh,
he got to fight on his way back. So the
It's so funny. From a guy you said was so bad,
I know he's done pretty well.
he's done well for himself. Come on.
He got killed by a champion, but it's
That's a
interesting.
champion.
The unit gives him their abilities, and he gives them theirs.
Yes, because he's still part of the unit.
Right. I like it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
Alrighty.
I think it's a case of, is he part of the unit? Yes?
Yes.
Yes? Yes.
Then carry on. Alrighty.
Okay, so
Now, time for the Bladeguards to do their
Bladeguard's
thing.
attack, so 3s to hit.
3s to hit.
This time no rerolls.
Couple of misses there.
More than a couple.
Oh dear.
And then it's strength 5,
Ooh,
toughness 7. So 5s. So
That's
3
3. Okay.
minus 2.
Okay, we have 2 up saves, but it doesn't matter either way. 4 up invulnerable saves. We make 1 damage.
Damage 2, so
Nice.
1 dead.
So 1 dead. On a 4+.
Yep.
He fights. No. So I've got 4 left.
Indeed you do.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he's dead, so I only hit on 4s again now. Not
Yes.
on 3s anymore.
Yay.
Yay. So hit on 4s. Ooh, not bad. And then I have 1 reroll thanks to... sorry, Shaggy. That is very good rolling. And then we are currently... let me quickly check again. It's strength 7, AP 2, damage 2. So 3s.
Yep.
And I reroll one of these. That's kind of evened itself out, I think. So there we go. Take those away and that away.
7.
We're on 2, 4, 6, 7, AP 2, damage 2.
So AP 2, so 4 ups,
4 ups.
rerolling 1s.
Nice. Oh, lovely.
Well,
That one knocked it. So it's just 1.
1 damage,
2.
so 1 dead.
1 dead.
Very
Not
good.
bad, actually.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all, Shaggy.
So yeah, very good.
Very good, very good. With that, that is all done. No more combats needed.
No battle shock tests needed either.
No battle shock test needed. Okay.
Is he with below half wounds?
He is on... No, he's on
fine
11.
then.
Yeah.
All right, then good. No,
Okay.
No. You did an attack with your Walker.
Oh, my Walker.
Yeah, Walker.
I forgot about that.
Walker Texas Ranger.
Walker Texas Ranger. He's got 3 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Do-do-do. And he can reroll because he's Eldari. And then looking for strength 5, so 3s, is 3 wounds, no AP, 1 damage. So just whatever your normal save is. He's okay.
Very good.
4 ups for days for Shaggy.
For
so,
now.
with that, let's go on to count some points and all that jazz.
Yes, count some points and
then-
we'll get back.
To my turn. Ooh, the battle for the Craftworld Iyanden's Biodome goes on as the Ultramarines press the attack. But it is the Aeldari that are, at the moment, doing all of the shooting and killing.
Indeed.
Mm.
Indeed.
We'll see how this turn goes, because I think it's
Yeah.
a big one still. because we did do quite a few wounds to certain bits. So it'll be interesting to see how we deal with it. Now, let's go into the movement phase. We have a little side skid with the Wave Serpent, and I will do its once per game ability. Let me quickly check when that is. Dun, 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 dun.
It's probably when you pick it and it's like a shooting attack.
I think so.
I
have it right here. It's called Wave Serpent Shield. Once per battle, you select enemy unit within 12 and visible to this model and roll a 1d6. On 2+, it suffers d3 mortal wounds and must take a battle shock test. So, it's just once per battle you select a unit within. So it doesn't say when, which is strange. Yeah. Now, I'll do it in the shooting phase along with everything else because, you know, it says I can select it whenever. Moving on. Over here, we have shuffled forward with our Wraith Guard, which are now all nice within line of sight of those poor Interceptors. Inceptors, sorry. They're about to receive a little bit of pain from the Wraith Cannons. Over here, push forward with the Wave Serpent over there a little bit. Again, just redundancy shooting into the back if they survive. Then, the two of the Wraith Lords, lots of Wraith action, I've beamed across to be able to see into the Aggressors. I'll try and whittle this big old squad down, see what I can do with it. And then the Wraithseer has stayed put in the center, just to carry on doing his D-cannon nonsense that he's been doing. Then the Knight is actually flanked instead of towards the Aggressors, because that's probably a nasty unit to get involved with. I need to go over here to chop up that character and the two remaining Bladeguard. The reason being, guys, I forgot to mention, I pulled Assassination, and that is a character over there. And I've also pulled a Tempting Target, which is Shaggy to pick a no man's land objective, and he picked that one over there for me to hold until the end of my turn, and I get some lovely points, which is nice. Over here, we've pulled back with the one Walker, and then we've actually should have pulled back out of combat with the other Walker. So
yeah,
he's fine.
He's fine.
Nudge him for me, just out of combat.
No way, keep him in combat.
You want to keep me? Okay, keep me there. We'll keep him in
combat. There's no point. Like the Wraith Knight, once it goes in, it's going to kill him.
True. But I do have a CP thing. Maybe quickly check. It's called Feigned Retreat. It's 1 CP. I'm eligible to shoot and declare a charge in the turn in which I fell back.
Now that is a good strategy to use there if you wanted to.
Oh, actually, would it be better to use it on the blade?
The Knights?
Yes. The blade.
Blade. No.
Wraith Blades. Yes, but if I fell back and then charged again, then I would attack.
But let's be honest, the Wraith Knight should be able to kill the god by himself. I say should, yes.
Yeah.
So it's up to you.
I'm going to do that. I think that's the smart thing to do, folks, because basically you won't get
I would say this would be smarter to do because that way that thing can shoot, because it's got shooting. This doesn't. But it's up to you. If you want.
My Wraith Knight should do the damage.
Up to you. Up to you. You are the boss.
Let's listen to Shaggy. Let's move the Walker out, and then we'll use him to shoot into the Aggressors. Hopefully take a few of them out. Yep. It's probably a good decision.
It is
good smart move. Now, that's the end of the movement phase, all that jazz done. Let's get into some shooting, and hopefully you won't see these Aggressors anymore. Kicking off the shooting phase, we have ourselves some Wraith Guard for the first time going into these three Inceptors. Oh, I nailed it first time.
You did.
What do I always call them?
Interceptors.
Yeah.
Those are great. Those are great knights.
Those are the other guys. Those are the other guys. Now, 5 shots going in.
Yep.
And I am hitting on
fours.
Yeah. So,
reroll one.
Just reroll one of them.
Yep.
Hey, there's 2. And then choose to smush, pretty much. Oh, reroll though for Eldar. Oh, just the 1.
D6.
D6, yes. Which is 4.
One dead.
Already, 1 dead. Now, I could have used my mortal wound nonsense, folks, as you know, on the critical 6s, but I wanted to save them because I don't mind those guys so much. And over here, I'm going to use all 3 because I don't have any 4s, but I'm going to hit, I'm going to wound critically, and I'm going to do 6 mortal wounds into those Aggressors. 2 of them, splat, splat.
We all knew where you were going.
Yeah, the D-cannon nonsense is brutal, but I do enjoy it. But that's all of my good dice out now. I've only got 2 2s and a 1 left. So, yeah, it is what it is. But we've blasted them, and now what we're going to do is fire some of our Wraith Lords into... I'm going to mix. I'm going to fire all the small arms fire into these guys in the back, and then the Bright Lances over here to try and plink off some more Aggressors. Ooh. Thinking? What have you got up your silky sleeve?
No, I'm thinking for you.
Oh.
Because the Wraith Lords... ability, if you kill a unit, you get an extra dice.
I do get an extra dice I can roll. But I need
I know,
less aggressors
I know.
on the battlefield.
I know.
They're now my new current bad. Everything else I can probably deal with. So
Okay.
with that, we have 6 shots.
Yeah, when you fire into the aggressors, I'll use my last CP to take cover.
Okay, take cover. What's that? +1?
That is 6 up invul
Okay.
and a benefit of cover.
Nice. Cool. All right. So 6 shots with scatter laser into those Inceptors.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s, which is no. I'm gonna keep the reroll, of course, for the Bright Lance. But then we're looking for strength 5.
Strength 5, so toughness 6 or 5s.
Is it strength 5? Or is it strength 6? It's strength 5. Yeah. Of course. 5s. 3 wounds.
Nice.
Nice.
So no AP, yeah? Or
No AP.
so damage.
Damage 1.
So 1 wound.
And then I have 4 of the old shuriken catapults.
Yep.
Which I forgot. Oh, I didn't shoot last time because they didn't have.
They weren't in range.
Yes, they were in range. Wow, all hit.
Yep.
Great. And nothing. And now the Bright Lance
Bright Lance.
on a 4 hits, and on a 3 is a wound.
Minus.
-3, I believe, on the Bright Lance.
So 5 up. No.
No, and then it is a big old, let me quickly check, it is d6 damage, for I am cheating you, my friend. Wraithlord, we have Bright Lance, it's strength 12, and AP3 damage, d6 +2.
D6 +2.
So the first one.
1 dead.
And is it just 1 that went through?
Yeah, just 1.
Oh, of course, it's only 1 shot. I just saw 2 4s and I was like, brilliant.
Yeah. Just keep going.
Just keep going. Okay, and then we're going to do rinse and repeat, basically.
Yeah.
Scatter lasers from the second one into those guys in the back, hitting on 4s, and then we're looking for toughness 5, yeah. So toughness 5 on them?
Toughness 6.
Wow, toughness 6. So 1 wound on the Inceptors,
Saves.
and they're fine, and then 4 of the old shuriken catapults. Catapulties. That is 3 hits.
Yep.
And do the 60s do anything else? No, they don't. They're just assault. And then nothing. Okay. And then Bright Lance. Come on, Bright Lance. Is a miss. Come on, reroll. Is a miss. That's sad.
Yes.
That makes me sad. Okay. So they've fired. And I've only managed to kill 1 and a bit. I need a little think.
The Wraithseer aimed its distortion cannon towards the advancing Ultramarines, led by Calgar himself. With a burst of energy that seemed to absorb the air around it, the beam raced across the battlefield before it smashed into the press of Astartes. 2 of their number vanished in a burst of warp rift that swallowed them whole.
It's time, folks, to unleash my Wave Serpent Shield, which is once per game where I, on the 2+, I pick a unit within 12, and I can do some mortal wounds on them, D3 in fact, which is nice. So, let's go for this squad right here. On a 2+, yay, D3 mortal wounds, yay, 3, got him, and there's 1 guy on 2 wounds remaining.
Yep.
Beautiful, now I'm going to shoot him. So, we're going to start off with, of course, the Shuriken Cannon, hitting on 3s. Ouch.
Reroll 1 of them.
Of course, reroll 1 of these. And that's 2 hits, my friend. And now these are strength 6. So 4s.
So reroll that one.
And reroll that one. Just the 1, but this could do it. No, it doesn't. And then we have 2 shots from the catapult, which is 2 hits. And 1. No, 1. No, he lives.
He lives.
Curses. And then over here, we're going to do the same. We're going to do D3 mortal wounds into the aggressors, which is happening. And oh, it's a big 3.
So 1 more dead.
Got 1. Wave Serpent Shield coming in strong. And then we're going to shoot them with, of course, our catapult. And oof, we're going to reroll 1 of those. No. And then 2 for the small gun. 2 hits. And nothing, but it is twin linked.
Nothing.
That
so
is
cannon
sad.
Then catapult.
Yes, that is sad.
Okay, so you got the 2 walkers here. And,
I do.
And your big guy up here.
Okay, so walker number 1 that came out of combat and can carry on shooting thanks to the lovely stratagem is going to go again into those aggressors. I don't want to see them on my battlefield or in my Craftworld anymore. He's hitting on 3s, and I can reroll 1 of them. And then this is wounding on a strength 8, I believe.
3s.
So 3s. With a reroll because of Eldar. 3.
Minus
3, damage 2.
So 5s.
Okay, wow.
Damage 2.
Damage 2.
Down to 1.
And then rinse and repeat with the next War Walker from the other side. Hitting on 3s, all hit. And then wounding on 3s with a cheeky reroll because he's an Eldar. So that's 4, please. 4. Can we do it? That.
So 2 saves.
Yeah, that's
1 dies and,
and
1 is on
1
1 wound.
Oh wow! So 1 guy left on 1 wound.
Indeed.
Ouch. Okay.
Indeed.
Now what I'm going to do then, because this is finishing off my shooting phase. This is the last of it. We're going to fire 12 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I missed 1, Shaggy. 1 dice less. Okay, there we go. And now what we're going to do is fire our scatter lasers from the knight into that remaining aggressor.
Go for it.
This feels like some sort of revenge of all the years of abuse from those aggressors I've had off you.
It does feel that way.
It does feel that way, right? I feel like I'm bullying them, but I'm loving it. So, oh, is he hitting on 3s or 4s? He's hitting on 4s. Oh, no, he's hitting on 4s now. Let me quickly check with my index card. Index card. He's hitting on 3s.
Okay, perfect.
Some things hit on 3s, some things hit on 4s. Like, why do these guys hit on 4s?
Because they're not as big as him.
Oh, yeah. It's science. Hitting on 3s.
There's more wraith in that.
It's true. So 1 reroll. Oh, there's a lot of 1s. And then take those out. And then 4s, because it's strength 6 to your toughness 6 with a reroll. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds, please, Shaggy, at no AP. Oh, big yawn.
Ooh, there we go. Sorry about that. So, we've got no AP, so I'll do them one at a time. So, saves.
Ready?
Doesn't save.
Got him.
Got him. And then the rest of them are on 2-ups because of the Victrix.
Victrix.
So they're all safe.
They're all fine. So it's just Calgar and his Victrix left.
Yep.
Which is quite nice. I don't mind that so much.
I do.
I know Calgar is a bit of a beast, but yeah, I don't mind him running around. He's better.
He's better.
Yeah, but his aggressive friends is what I had a problem with.
Yes.
So with that, it's just charges. Coming up next. Charges, charges, charges. Good old charges. What I'm going to do is I'm going to charge the Wraith Blades here into these bikers. Anything you would like to do, Shaggy?
Nope, carry on.
And we're in. And then I'm going to charge the Wave Serpent into those shooty McShooter guys.
The Eliminators.
Yes. But before I do that, can they move out and shoot and any of that? You know why? Because memory muscle in my brain is you're an Ultramarine. Therefore, you can move out.
Because I can use the Tactical Doctrine.
And
it's not even, it's army-wide. I can fall back, shoot, and charge.
With no minuses or
no penalties or anything.
So, but I would force you into the Tactical Doctrine.
Well, remember, it doesn't matter anymore like the old way.
Oh.
I just choose a doctrine, and that's what I'm going to be using. I've used the Devastator Doctrine. I have not used any of the other 2.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it'll give you less movement and ability. So I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah,
because it sounds like fun.
Why not?
And that's a 6, which I believe
pretty sure is in.
And then what we're going to do, folks, is charge the Knight into the back of those Bladeguards. And, oh, look, he's in. And we're going to fight these guys over here. And we're going to charge the Wraith Guard into this lone Inceptor. And look at that, he's in. So we're going to move in with everything. And then we'll get to fighting coming up. Combat, combat, combat time. We are in combat. But unfortunately, I can only get 1 in here, the way that the old terrain is in there. But hey, I like a duel, 1-on-1, mano-y-mano. So we'll see how that one gets on. And you have 2 wounds left, but I only have 3 attacks, strength 5, no AP. So,
love it.
Yeah, we shall see.
Love it.
Now, over here, of course, we're going to start off with the Knight going in. And as you can see, I've all piled in all that jazz over this side, which is nice. Now, let us begin with the Knight. I'm using the sweep attack, so 15 attacks, hitting on 3s. And then I can reroll one of these because he's a Eldar nonsense. But it misses again. And then take all these out.
Sorry, I'm doing the reroll 1 stance on the Bladeguard.
Yes, you did say off camera. Sorry, I didn't mention. And then 2s.
Yes.
But one of those is a reroll again because, you know.
Eldar.
2,
4, 6, 8.
4, 6, 8. AP2, damage 2.
And
2, 4, 6,
I'll
8.
roll these together.
Already?
Actually, no, I won't, because the company champion does not have an invul.
Oh.
So you could do it on 5. So, what was the damage on this? 2.
Yes.
So I'll do 4 a pop.
Okay, up to you.
Yeah, that's 2. Yeah, because they're 3 wounds each, so yeah.
Okay.
So 4s.
4s.
So
that's 4 damage.
So that's 1 dead.
Yes.
Okay.
And then another one.
The other 2. That's cool.
Nice.
And then the other 2.
And
So
2 damage.
2 damage.
So he didn't do a lot.
Down to 1.
He didn't do a lot. For all of his scary bigness, he didn't do too much. But should do the trick when, after you fight back now, maybe you kill some of those
But you
guys.
carry on.
But I carry on over here.
You still got fight first.
I do. So we're going to do the all of this nonsense. Oh, I knocked these. Apologies.
It's okay.
I actually knocked them quite hard and I had to put them all back over off camera. So we've got 5 of these guys. 3,
Wraithblade.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, 18. No, that's not 5 3s and 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought it was a little bit over. Cheating.
Naughty,
Okay.
naughty.
+1 from the Spiritseer here, so hitting on 3s.
Right.
And lethal hits. No, not a single lethal hit.
Wow. Yeah. The one there.
Oh, there's one there. Thank you very much. Oh, there's
2
another one.
there.
Look at that. So that was the reroll.
All of a sudden, they start coming out.
Oh, I need those 2 to stay over there, please. And then we're looking for... Oh, that's a good question.
What's your strength?
I am currently strength 7. AP2 damage 2.
7. So yeah, 3s to wound.
3s to wound.
Those the bikes are toughness 5.
Nice. 3s to wound. Oh, that was a terrible roll. And of
Oh,
course,
very terrible.
that's awful. So with those 2 added in, that is 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds, AP2 damage 2, sir.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7. At AP2, so 5 ups.
5 ups.
Damage 2.
Damage 2.
And each bike is
I assume 6 wounds? 5 wounds?
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
So let's do a few pops.
Okay.
Oop.
You can do 2 at a time.
Yeah, let's do 2 at a time. So 5 ups. So 1 save down to 2 wounds. Dead, so that's 1 dead bike.
1 dead bike. 2 dead,
2
bikes.
dead bikes.
And 3 dead bikes. So there's no bikes left, just a chaplain.
Just the Chaplino.
And then I have 2 attacks from the Spiritseer, hitting on 2s. And then, of course, it's not infantry, so it's only strength, not that. So that's the end of that.
Yep.
So that is all of the attacks that side.
Yep.
And then
The Wave Serpent.
The Wave Serpent. Now you're going to ask me, what does the Wave Serpent do? I'm going to say he's got 3 attacks, and he hits on 4s. Oh, wow. One of which is a reroll.
Yeah.
Aye, and its strength is 6. So 1 wound.
1 wound.
No AP. 1 damage.
3 up save.
Oh, I got 1.
How much damage?
1 damage.
Total.
20 damage.
20,
And
20.
it spills over.
Of course. Devastating wounds.
So I'll let you remove all of those guys because they're dead too. Okay, here we go. So we're going to have the champion and the Bladeguard fighting.
Yep. And I'm going to choose him as my target.
Nice. Okay.
The only reason I'm going into him is because I get full rerolls against him,
Yes.
while I don't against these guys, and they're quite tough as
And
it
they
is.
fight back as if you kill them as well.
Yeah, so they are going to fight back.
Yeah.
They're going to fight anyway.
Yep.
Let's try and kill the big guy.
Okay.
So, Bladeguard first.
Yes.
So, 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling.
And on 3s, you're rolling. Nice. Okay.
3. And then
I guess 6s.
strength 5, so yeah, 6s.
6s. Rerolling.
Nothing.
And then champion.
And then the champion, it's 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling,
Nice.
and 6s, rerolling.
There's a 6. And there's another 3.
3 6s.
So 3 6s.
I'll just keep rolling, yeah?
Yeah. AP.
-2.
Okay, 4 ups. Okay. Sorry about that.
No, you're not.
Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Might as well complete combat over this side of the table.
Yes, sir.
4 guys going into that squad from... They're hitting on 4s. And then I'm rerolling one of these. No. And then take out all those misses. And then strength 7, so looking for 3s to wound. And rolling one of these. So it's 4 wounds, please. Shaggy, AP2, damage 2.
1 at a time, 4 wounds.
1 at a time, 4 wounds.
So that is 4 up involved,
Yep.
rerolling the 1s. So I'll reroll that.
Oh, that's okay. Okay.
So that's a fail.
Okay.
So 1 dead.
Yep.
And
then
minus
this is on-
2?
Yep.
So 5s.
Hey.
Not
So
bad.
damage 2.
Damage 2. That leaves the...
That leaves him on probably 4 wounds, I imagine. Maybe
No,
a
a lot
less.
He's got 4 wounds, so it leaves him on 2.
Oh, wow. But it's to stop me getting assassinated.
It has stopped you from getting assassinated.
Yeah, which is pretty strong, pretty strong. Is there any battle shock nonsense over there?
There's battle shock to be done over here, battle shock to be done over there, battle shock to be done
Oh,
over
wow.
there.
Okay.
Because the starting strength of that unit was a lot higher than it is now.
Okay, I'll let you get some dice, and you're going to fight with the chaplain and these guys. So before we begin, there is the little bit of admin, I guess, to talk about.
Well, so the unit, the Eliminators, were engaged, obviously, because they got charged. So what I've done is I've piled in with the unit,
Yes.
gone closest base to base to the enemy model, which would be the Wraith Blades.
Yes.
And now I will be attacking the Wraith Blades because I am in base-to-base contact with the Wraith Blade. I could attack the
Wave Serpent.
Wave Serpent because I'm in base-to-base contact with someone who's in base-to-base with him.
Okay.
But I'm not going to because I'd rather kill off some Wraith
Yes.
Blades.
So these two are going to go into this, and this two are going to go into there?
Yes, sir.
Already?
Okay, so Librarian, I'll just go with him first because I've got him here first.
Okay, I like it.
So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. So that is 3.
Nice.
And then strength 6, toughness 7, so 5s. So just 1 wound at -1.
-1. Okay, great. So 3 up. No damage.
D3 damage.
3.
So 3.
Got 1.
Got him.
Blah.
And then I'll go with the Eliminator. So
Yep.
the Eliminator going into the Wraith Blades.
Okay.
It's 3 attacks as well.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. So that's 2 hits.
Nice. 5s, I imagine.
5s, nothing. And then the 2 Eliminators going into the Wave Serpent, hitting on 3s.
Ready?
And then wounding on 6s.
6s. Strength 9. So
Toughness 9, so the strength 4. So
yes.
1 wound.
1 wound.
1 wound, no AP.
Is okay.
He's okay.
He's okay.
Okay,
And now
the Chaplino.
The Chaplain.
He has got 5 attacks.
Is he a beast like he used to be for you?
He's alright.
Yeah.
He's alright. So
You
hits.
used to be scared of your Chaplain back in the day.
He's pretty good. So hits on 2s.
Okay, nice.
So hit. Strength 6, so still 5s to wound.
Okay.
4s to wound actually because
He gets +1.
+1 whenever he does a melee attack.
Okay. So 4 wounds, 4 up save. I guess
yeah,
it's
-1.
So yes, 4 up save. No, they have 2 up base.
Drop base.
I'm pretty sure. Now I need
No.
to check.
You tell me.
2 up save, yeah. So
So
3
3
ups.
ups.
3 plus. Do I have a CP? What's the damage here?
Its damage is 2. Sorry, 2.
So I will CP this.
Okay.
My only CP. And it's okay. So damage 2. So 1 of them is on 1 wound.
Perfect.
There we go. Okay, so in terms of combat, that's all done. It's just battle shock stuff now.
Yes. Over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
3 attacks. Hit on 3s. And then reroll.
Yep.
Nothing. And then wounding on like
5s.
5s.
I think maybe.
Nothing.
Well, it's not going to be a 2 and a 1.
No.
Then I get 3 attacks myself, so
You do.
3s. And then 5s. Nothing as well.
Okay.
1s and 2s as well.
1s and 2s.
Okay.
So battle shocks.
Battle shock. So we can do battle shock here.
Ready?
So that's on a 6 up. So yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
Just.
Just.
The Chaplain.
Yep.
He's fine just.
Oh wow. Okay.
Let's see. The Eliminators.
They're
They're fine. Calgar on a 6 up.
Okay.
He's
It's
fine
fine.
just.
Wow. Champion.
And the champion, I will assume,
Well,
he's on
roll
a
it if
6
it's-
up.
Yeah. And if it's super low, then we can always check.
That is super
That
low.
is super low. So he's battle shocked.
That is a battle shock test.
Wow.
Yep.
So what happens now?
So now,
He loses.
if I fall back,
Yeah.
I have to do a dangerous
Terrain.
or escape. No,
Desperate escape.
desperate
breakout.
escape, desperate breakout test. I think it is.
Yeah.
And I think on a 1, 2, 3, he suffers mortal wounds.
Wow.
So
He's got 2 left.
that's not a good idea there.
I think you
I
lose
did lose. I used my
objective
last one.
control.
I lose objective control
can't
and I
use
can't use
strats.
stratagems on it. Very, very good.
Very nice indeed. Okay, so that wraps up my turn. Unfortunately, didn't get assassinated like I wanted over here, but alas, we are almost there.
Well, you did get the objective.
But I did get my objective, so I get
that's very
points.
important.
And we'll go on to your turn 3. Ooh. Shaggy's deep in the vault of his mind. Yes, he is conversing with
Gilliman
talking to him. And what's he saying?
He's saying full of So, started the turn,
Yes.
did everything. We've got the points. We've got engage on all fronts, which 3 qualifying units. From what I understand from this, it's just units need to be within outside of 3 inches from any other quarter.
Okay.
So that should give me 1, 2, 3.
So you've
And
got
that
1
should
here,
give me 2. Yeah,
and then you've got Calgar and Gang.
yeah, all
then
the
over
blob
here,
there
yeah.
and the blob here.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so that should give me that.
Nice.
Very good.
Very good.
Oaths of Moment, I have chosen This unit here.
That unit, yes.
Yeah, so this unit here has my oath of moment target.
Okay.
Okay, so they can reroll to hit and to wound against him.
Very cool.
Because a lot of the stuff there will have reroll to ones, or if not, twin linked, and all the good stuff over there.
Good stuff. Okay.
Okay, so I chose the tactical doctrine, which means that I can fall back and charge.
Yes.
And shoot. And then I chose to use the stratagem, adaptive strategy.
Yes, you did.
On on the unit that was here.
Tiggy and friends.
Yeah, to give them advance and charge.
Of course.
Of course. Why wouldn't you? They decided to roll a 1.
Yeah. On the advance.
And you know what? I said, let's just command point reroll that.
Yep.
Luckily, I got a 4 this time. So we're up closer now.
You're a bit closer.
Yeah, let's see them charge then. So that's that. So my 2 CP was blown on that.
It was. And then when
when
your movement phase ended, I used Phantasm.
Yep.
And move these guys up 7. So get them up the field so I can use them later on in the game, because otherwise I'll spend all the time slugging forward. So yeah, such a great strategy match.
That is insanely good.
Yeah,
that is insanely good. So with that said,
yes,
we shall start some shooting.
We will. But quickly, we've fallen back with all of these.
Yes, everything fell back, obviously.
To be able to shoot, etc. Calgar and Gang has moved forward slightly.
Yep.
And that has been that. So with that, grab your dice, Shaggy, and let's hope you can, kill some pointy-ears. Starting off the shooting phase, we have the Chaplain trying to remove the foul Xenos from the Emperor's domain. Although you are on our Craftworld, but we'll give you that.
That's how it goes.
so here we go.
3s to hit.
3 to hit. That is 1 hit.
1 hit. And
5
then
to wound.
5s to wound.
With
looking for a 6. No.
No. Twin links. Nothing.
Okay. So I'm going to go next with the Eliminators. And I'm going to attack the same squad.
Okay.
But I'm going to choose the Eliminators to fire into your Spiritseer.
Nice.
Okay, because I don't like that guy.
Yeah, shoot him. Now, I will let you know. I have the enhancement, which is, I think it's called a gem of some kind.
Oh, a gem of some kind. Yes. I like the gem of some kind.
It's called the Phoenix Gem.
Right.
And I can basically get back up on a 2+ at the end of the
Good.
phase.
Let's get that out of the way now.
Oh, lovely.
Let's just get it out of the way.
You know me, I'll probably roll a 1 anyway. So let's do it. 3 Eliminators.
What, you think you are Gilliman now? So, Eliminators, they'll be hitting on 3s because they moved.
3s because you moved. Okay, that's 2 hits.
2 hits.
And then I'm toughness 3.
3s to wound.
Okay.
Yeah. So
1
that is 1 wound.
Okay.
And that is it.
Okay. 4 up. Invulnerable save. We're okay.
Very good. And then the Librarian, I'm going to do the
Hazardous.
Smite and the Focused. Yeah, we're going all out.
Let's do it.
No blast on this. So D6. 6.
Ooh, big 6.
So 3.
That's what you want to see, folks. You want to see the big 6.
So 3, 6. So 3s to hit. Rerolling 1s because of the Dreadnought.
Oh, okay, cool. Wow, an aura.
Yes, an aura. I know, it's shocking.
I remember those.
Guys, we've got auras. And then 5s to wound.
Yep.
Because you're toughness 7.
1.
So that is D3 mortal wounds.
Okay. So just D3 mortal wounds?
3.
So that's him gone and 1 on to 2 wounds remaining. I'll just put on this guy.
Very good.
Nice. Okay. 1 Wraith Construct down.
Okay.
And
Hazard.
Oh, Hazard. Dun, dun, dun. No, he's
all good. We'll do Calgar.
Yes.
Calgar, we're going to do into the unit over there.
Yeah, the Wraith
the Wraith Blades.
Wraith Blades.
Yeah, and that's it. Okay. We're going to just do that. So, hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Okay.
All hit.
And then wounding on 5s, rerolling. Not bad.
Rerolling because he's himself?
Because of twin linked.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2 wounds at -1.
Okay, so 3 ups. No, 2
damage
go
2
through.
each.
Damage 2 each. Okay, so 1's dead and 1 is on
1 wound.
1 wound. Wow. That was brutal.
Very good.
Good job, Calgar. Good job.
Go Calgar. Go Calgar. Yeah, okay. Let me take a breath.
Okay, take a breath. Champion, you can just about make him out through all that sea of yellow.
He's there.
He's going to fire something.
He's going to fire his bolt pistol at the
nice.
Wraith. So
hits. And nothing.
Rerolling because of
nice.
oaths,
Nice.
but nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Worth a shot, though.
Yeah. Dreadnought over there is going to
Dreadnought.
do Flamer into the squad of Wraith.
Okay,
and
cool.
then the lascannon into the
Wave Serpent, okay.
Wave Serpent. Should that be the wave? Yes. So, Flamer.
Flamer.
3. Strength 5, so 5's to wound. So just 1 wound.
1 wound. We're okay.
Yeah, okay. And then the lascannon hits,
And
wounds,
okay.
-3.
5 invulnerable save. We're okay.
Oh, beautiful. So that's all fired there. The Inceptor back here is going to fire into this unit here through the door.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I know why. So, 1 hit,
Yes.
twin linked, 1 wound, -1.
We're okay.
Beautiful.
But now we're going to shoot you back.
Go for it.
So, how many can see through that doorway, would you say, sir?
2, 3.
3? Okay.
Yeah, 3.
Hit on 4s
4.
with a reroll. And then...
Fire 1 more.
1 more?
Yeah, 1 more.
And 2s?
2s, yeah.
Okay. -4.
Nice.
D6. 2.
Just.
Just, yeah, I know.
Okay.
Zap.
Very good.
Okay. Very good, very good.
Okay, so that is that. The Librarian over here is going to Witchfire attack him.
Ready?
We'll do the focused Witchfire again.
Now, this is just for my own learning.
Yes, sir.
You can, I assume, do psychic attacks in combat.
If you're a vehicle, well, remember, it's not a psychic attack, it's a shooting attack. So I'm going to shoot you in combat because you're a vehicle.
Yep.
-1 to hit.
Cool. All right.
Yes. So vehicles can shoot in.
Yep.
And so vehicles can shoot out of combat.
Yep.
And they can be shot in combat.
Understood.
So in and out. So D6 attacks.
Take it all about.
5.
Nice. What do you want?
That is 4s.
2.
Yeah. And 6s again.
Okay. 6s.
1. That is D3 mortal wounds. Just 1.
Just 1. Down to 10.
Okay. And then the hazard.
Hey, got him.
3 mortal wounds. Down to 1.
Down to 1 left on that guy. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
I don't think he'll be doing any more hazards unless he's feeling
Of course
risky.
he is.
Of course he is.
Come on.
Is that all you're shooting?
Sorry?
Is that all you're shooting?
No. These guys are all firing into there as well.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Here we go.
2, 4, 6.
Okay.
14.
Whole bunch of bolter shots going into my knights.
4s.
4s because of
The -1.
-1.
+1 actually.
Plus
So
1. Okay, so that was a 3
3s.
hit.
Yeah.
Take the 1s and 2s.
Perfect. And then 6s.
6s.
So 2 at -1.
Okay. And 1 goes through.
Damage 1.
Damage 1. So we were on 10, so now we're on 9.
Beautiful. So that's all done there. And I believe that is it because they can't shoot because they advance.
Okay. Do I not do Battle Shock?
You do Battle Shock, but at the beginning of your command phase.
Ah, cool.
So
okay.
in your command
So
phase.
the knight
you
will
do
do Battle Shock later on because he's got 9
Does
left.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay,
So charges. All right. Tiggy and pals to the rescue, going into my Wraith Blades here.
if they fail.
I know.
If they fail.
I don't think they can fail, can they?
Have you seen my rolling?
There we are. They're in.
Okay, so they're in there.
And then over here,
We're going to do Calgar into the
Wave
Save
Serpent.
Save Serpents.
Save
Wave
Serpents.
So,
That is double 1, but you can roll
yeah,
that.
no,
that
can
was.
get in there. It's
Oh,
fine.
you get it anyway.
Yeah.
Literally, I got that.
The Eliminators in as well.
Into this guy.
Yes,
Okay.
because I want to move them out of the way. So that will
That's
get
them
me in. Then the bike in.
Into the
Yeah.
squad. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to see if I can get the Dreadnought in
Wow, you greedy
after,
boy.
after I've done all the movements.
Alrighty,
So, yeah.
catch you back in a second. So, charges, we can get a Dreadnought in here. Lovely little gap opened up for him.
Yay.
So, with that, it is a 7-inch charge, Shaggy.
So 7-inch.
For Calgar and Macragge. It's an 8,
Yay.
exactly what we need. So,
Beautiful.
whoop, in he goes.
Okay.
So, he's now in, and then where shall we start combat?
We are going to start over here because it's a fun place to start.
Okay.
And we're going to start with Tiggy because he's a fun guy to start with. He's got
He's a fun
7.
guy.
No, sorry, 5 attacks.
Wow.
At strength 7. There we go.
Okay.
So 5 attacks. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling because they are my oaths of moment target.
Nice.
Beautiful. And then strength 7, so falls to wound.
With a reroll.
Yep. So 3 wounds at -2.
Nice. And the damage?
D3.
Okay, so 3 wounds at -2, 4 up and vulnerable saves here. So save 2 of them, 1 goes through. D3, can you get the big 3?
I can get a 2.
So 1 has got 1 wound remaining.
Yep. And then the chainswords from the rest.
Yes.
I think we can do those off camera, to be honest.
Okay,
because that's a lot of attacks.
Alrighty, we'll catch you back to the wound roll in just a second. Okay, after all that, we have, I think it was 24 wounds.
24.
Yeah, so this is twice. 12, 12, -1, so 3s. So that's 1, 2.
So 1 dead,
one dead,
was on 1 wound.
1 another wound, and then 1 down to 2 wounds.
Okay.
So there's 2 dead, and we'll take those 2 out a second. And then
1 wound.
1 on the wound. And then do this again.
Yep.
So then we've got 1 on the wound, so he's gone. And then we've got 2 wounds. So 1 live on 1 wound.
Yep.
And now, the 3 that died,
yep.
Do they fight back? One does.
Yep.
And he will fight into, I guess, just the guys.
Yep.
Might as well. So he rolls. Nope. And, I mean, he's tired. Listen, he's tired. 1 wound.
1 wound into the guys.
Yep.
Minus
2 damage,
2.
Ooh. Got 1.
2.
So there's 1 remaining there.
Very good.
And now my big guy fights, right?
No, the rest of my charges happen.
Oh, sorry, over here. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought on this side of the field, I meant. But yes, you're right. So let us begin.
So we've got the Dreadnought with his Dreadnought combat weapon. Whoop. That is 5 attacks.
5 attacks.
1 more. Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s. Okay.
And then wounding on toughness 7. So 3s.
3s to wound.
So 3 at -2.
All right. 4 ups. No damage.
3 each.
Okay, so that's both constructs dead.
Yep.
Do they fight back? 1 does.
Okay.
And he will fight the Chaplain.
Go for it.
Because that'd be fun. So, Chaplain hitting on 3s with 1 reroll because of my nonsense. And then wounding on 3s. 2 wounds at AP2 damage. 2, please, on the Chaplain.
So 4 up involves.
And he doesn't like it. That's 4 damage.
4 damage. And that would be him on 1 wound.
Him on 1 wound. Wow, nice.
Okay.
There we go.
So
but he gets to fight now.
Chaplain.
And he can see if he can...
take out the Spiritseer.
Yeah, see there.
So he's got 5 attacks as
5
well.
attacks.
Hitting on 2s.
Nice.
Will hit.
Nice.
Wounding on 3s, 2s because you're toughness 3.
I am toughness 3.
So 5 wounds at -1.
5 wounds at -1. Okay. So that is
Damage 2 each.
Okay, so he's gone. But at the end of the phase, he might get back up again.
Ooh, fancy pants.
So we'll sort that out in a moment. Do you want Calgar to do his thing?
I'd like the Dreadnought to come in and the Dreadnought will be going in there. So I'd like the bike to come into the...
We'll do all that off camera. Don't worry about that.
Okay, so Calgar.
Yeah, let's do
no
Calgar.
Worries. Calgar first. So we've got Calgar with 6 wounds.
Yeah.
6 attacks, sorry.
6
Hitting
wounds
on
and
2s.
6 attacks. Wow.
And then... Well, actually, yeah, he'll get to reroll 1 because he's an infantry.
Nice.
Reroll 1s from the...
Nice. Good thinking.
And then...
Toughness 9?
Toughness 9, so 5s to wound you. But rerolling because twin-linked.
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 3 wounds.
3 wounds at -3.
Okay, 5 up saves. Save 1, so damage.
6 damage.
Wow.
3 damage each.
So that's down to 6 wounds remaining on
And
that
then
Wave Serpent.
5 attacks from each Victrix.
Ah, great. Forgot about those guys.
3.
They're too busy talking to each other rather than getting stuck in. There you go.
Well, yeah, they're just chilling.
They're just chatting. Calgar's doing the work.
Yeah, so 2s, rerolling 1s.
Because they're infantry. Okay.
And then 5s, rerolling 1s.
Okay. Okay.
So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow. There's 5.
-2.
Saved 2. And then I got 2 more to do. Saved. Oh, so I got 4 damage done. Damage?
So 4 wounds went through, 8 damage.
Wow.
So 2 damage per.
Right, the way he's gone. Does he look up? No, he does not.
Almost.
But that's the wave surfing gone.
Yes.
And let me check my rules on my gem and see what happens with this guy. So I'll be getting him back up at the end of the phase on a 2+, as close as possible to the last location without engaging range. So he's in a bit of trouble, but he'll be alive at least.
Yep.
Then over here we've got our knight to fight into the champion. I'm going to use the kind of smash attack.
You're just going to try and stab him to death.
Hitting on 3s. 1 reroll.
You did a DC.
Yeah, I did a DC. Classic. And then 2s. So that's AP3.
So 6 up.
Whoa! Splat.
Yeah.
That's him gone, but
it's damage
6.
6. Yeah.
Would you like a less? I'll give you damage 5.
No, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. Sorry.
He was only damaged 1.
You can do damage 2 if you want.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay. So that and this guy has to fight.
Did he not fight?
No, you fought with the others who were able to fight when they died.
Okay, so he'll just go into some Marines then.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s. Oh,
yep.
Okay, and then wounding on 3s.
So 2
and reroll.
No, because you rerolled before.
I did reroll before.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2.
2.
2 damage.
5s. So
2 more.
2 more dead.
Love that. So battle shock time.
Do you want to attack with this guy, the Walker? Because I did consolidate into him.
Oh right, okay. I didn't realize. In which case, I think he has 3 attacks, and he hits on 3s, and he rerolls 1. And then that's crazy. And then I think strength 5, so that's 2 wounds and a reroll. Just 2 wounds, no AP.
So 1 wound.
Hey, got a wound.
Cheeky wound.
Good job, Walker. Good job.
Walker Texas Ranger, please.
Walker Texas Ranger.
Okay.
Battle shock.
Battle shocking.
Oh, first of all, on a 2+. Does
yes.
He does.
Hello.
So I'll just pop him there for a minute and I'll try and work that out. Full wounds remaining, which is nice, so he's back up and running. And then battle shock on the big knight is a fail.
Ooh, battle shocked.
Yep, he's battle shocked. And then battle shock on the 1 remaining Bladeguard guy, he's also battle shocked.
Lovely.
And then that's it.
That's it. That's it. Those 2.
Yeah, okay. So those 2 battle shocked. To be fair, there's a lot going on over there. I can't blame them. So with that, let's go on to my turn.
Your turn 2.
My turn
3. Your turn 3.
Here we are into the movement phase, turn 3 for the Aeldari, and I spent my CP again. On feigned retreat, so my War Walker has moved out of combat along with the Wraith Blade, the remaining one, and I've basically encircled him. I've moved across here with this squad, so I've got as many shots as possible into Tiggy and Gang, and then I've pushed forward with the big old knight to charge this squad to see if I can chop them up in combat.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good, right? And I've kind of left these guys to their own devices. You can have that objective. I've run across with the Warlord, but you know he's probably days are numbered. But he did his job. He did his job. So then we moved over. I did an advance roll with the big Wave Serpent. It came around and got a great roll, so I managed to catch on to this objective. Pushed forward with the Wraith Guard, so they can shoot, as I mentioned, along with the Wraith Lords and the War Walkers. So it's basically, and the Wraithseer. Everyone move that way to remove him from this objective in order to, basically hurt you.
Really? Is that what you wanted to do?
Sorry. Now, in terms of objectives, I got Storm Hostile Objective, which is essentially control one that you control in your turn.
Okay.
And then, if it says if your opponent did not control any objective markers at the start of your turn, which you do, so that part is irrelevant. And then Defend Stronghold, which is hold my backfield objective, and I get 3 points for it, which is nice. Easy. Yeah, easy peasy. My guy. Okay, so with that, let's get some shooting underway. Coming up. Here we go, starting off with the Wraith Guard going into Tiggy and friends.
Go to ground.
Go to ground.
And it's free.
Oh, it's free.
Yeah, because Tiggy is awesome.
Okay, so Tiggy has an innate ability.
So Tiggy has an ability that when you target him, or his units, he can use a certain number of objectives for free, once per game. Once per battle round, sorry. And one of them is go to ground. So go to ground.
Go to ground.
CP, yay.
Okay.
Also, -1 to hit.
And it's -1 to hit.
Yes.
Because
Tiggy. Literally, it's because Tiggy.
Okay. What's the ability called? So
it is called Master of Prescience.
Okay, Master of Prescience.
Yes.
There we go. It's not just Shaggy making stuff up.
I do try to make stuff up, but you always say that I can't.
I'm mad for that. Now, hitting on 5s then with this, with a reroll. Whoop. 2 hits.
Beautiful.
And then we're looking for 2s. Is 2 wounds, AP3, and D6 damage apiece.
AP3, so because I'm in cover, 5 ups.
Ups. Oh,
look, 5 ups. DC, look, 5 ups.
Then it is Moving on. Is it? Oh, it could be AP4. Hold on. I could be being a bit silly here. In which case it's 6 ups. And then I will laugh. I will laugh.
Then I get to reroll, just because I can.
And you get to reroll. They're in here somewhere.
Are they, though?
They're not in here. There they are. And it is AP4. So, D6 damage a pop.
I roll 2 5s again.
I'll use my 2 2s here, because it doesn't matter in this case.
Your 2 2s.
There you go. And that's 2
yeah,
dead.
2 guaranteed dead. Okay.
That's 2 guaranteed dead. Then we shall move on to the War Walker number 1, which is going in. Let me go back around so everyone can see what's going on.
I don't know, DC. What's going on?
Now, we've got the War Walker number 1.
Yep.
And he's shooting into that squad.
Yep.
So 3s down to 4s.
Yep.
With a reroll.
Yep.
Nice. And then 2s to wound because it's strength 8.
Yep.
So that's 4 with -3. So now you get your cover of 5 ups.
5 ups. So,
And there's 2 damage a pop.
So 4 dead.
4 dead. Blah, blah, blah. And then we'll go to the next War Walker.
4.
He's going to shoot at them. And we're looking for... Wow, that's all hit.
Yep.
And then we're looking for 2s. That's another 4 at AP2 damage. AP3 damage too.
So that's 4, yeah?
Yes, sir.
AP2. So
AP3 damage too.
AP3 damage 2. So 5 up.
Yep. He is alive.
Save.
No, he's dead.
Dead. And then 4 up involves.
4 bin bones.
Goes through. Damage 2. So down to 2 wounds.
Down to 2 wounds. Okay. Then we have a... Ooh, let's have a little think here. I've got the Lords and this guy left to shoot now, but I also probably want to send some blasts over at Calgar for a laugh. Let me have a little think. Right, we're going to go with this Wraith Lord into Tiggy, see if I can finish him off. We're going to use Scatter Laser, hitting on -1 to hit him still.
Yep, -1.
So he's only hitting 4s, so 5s. So that's 1 hit.
Yep.
And...
Reroll 1. Oh no, you want to save for the Bryce.
Yeah.
1 wound.
No AP. Does he have 2 up?
He has not, so he takes a wound.
Nice. Shuriken is 5s. That's 1 hit.
Yep.
And no wound.
Okay.
And then the big old Bright Lance.
Big old
5. Oh,
Yes.
let's get it. 2. That'll do it. 4 up.
Save.
Yes, he loves it. And then I guess we have to do the next one into him as well.
And yeah.
So 6 shots from the Scatter Laser, hitting on 5s.
Why don't you do the
2
Bright
hits.
Lance first?
Because I don't know. And then 1 wound.
Yeah.
From the Scatter Laser.
Saves.
And then 4 shots from the Skirt and Catapult. And that is nothing because it needs 5s because he's -1. But then the big one, no. With a reroll from Iyanden, no. And that's the end of that. So I've only got the Racier left.
Yeah.
And
you've got that big guy with that. I mean, you could charge everything in here. And
is he good in combat?
Yeah, he's good in combat. He really is good in combat.
I might actually, anyway, because if I can get wrap around here,
you'll get the
then I can get the yeah. So I get everyone in, I get the objective. That's the plan.
Okay.
So then over here we've got 12 shots. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll now just put them into, I guess, Calgar have a 2-up save, I guess.
Calgar has a 2-up save.
I'll put it in these guys.
Bimbo.
Of course, why not? Hitting on 3s with 1 reroll. Nice. And then looking for 3s to wound with a reroll. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into those Marines, please, at 1 wound apiece, 1 damage apiece.
So, 2 dead.
2 dead.
They've already wounded.
Gotcha. Then we're going to go with the Wraithseer into Calgar.
Go for it.
Boom. That's a hit.
Hits.
Boom.
Strength many.
Yes, that's a wound.
Yes.
But not quite devastating wounds.
4 up invul.
4 up invul. Oh, he loves it.
Oh, yeah.
And that's that. So, with that, that's all my shooting done because he advanced. I'm pretty sure he can't shoot. Maybe there's assault weapons, but
Cool.
I don't want to shoot.
That,
yeah.
Yeah, it does have a assault.
It does, but the only thing I can shoot really probably is Tiggy, and this is Ruins, can't see them.
Yeah, and you want to charge him.
I want to charge him. So with that, charges coming up. Lots of charges coming in. I'm going to start off with this War Walker into Tiggy, and that is a 12. So that'll get him in. Then this War Walker into Tiggy, that is a 4. That'll get him in. Then I'm going to try this Wraithseer, and that is a miss. He's not getting in. I have no CP. I'm going to try this Doom Lord, and he's definitely in with a 9. And the second Doom Lord is also in with a 10. So there's lots of movement. Let's see if what we can get in. And then last but not least, we have Knight into these guys.
Yep.
That's a 4. That's a fail. Ooh, and I have no CP because I spent it earlier because I'm a greedy boy. So let's see what I can move into here. Shaggy will help you with the shenanigans, and we'll catch you back for some fighting. Okay, so after all of that shenanigans, I only managed to get 1 in because they have to get within engagement range if they can.
Yeah, they have to go base to base if they can. So if they can, they have to. So these 2 could when they charged. So what we did was we left enough gap for that one to go in, which means that he got in within engagement range, but just couldn't get base to base.
Exactly.
And the other one just can't because of the tree anyway. So,
yeah.
There we go.
That's all good. Now, going with the Wraith Lord first, 4 attacks, but I might as well hit Tiggy still.
Yep.
So I'm hitting on 5s.
Cool.
But I'm re-rolling. Was one of them? No. That was rubbish. Then this guy, hitting on that with a re-roll. Yes, because there's normally 3s.
Yep.
And then we're looking for 3s.
Reroll
1 and 2 wounds.
2 wounds. No AP.
I give Tiggy 5 extra wounds.
Yeah, I don't mind. Am I CP this last one? Of course.
Nice.
He's got 5 wounds anyway.
No, you had 2 wounds left, right?
Did I have 2 wounds left?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
So he lives on a wound. And then we got the other guy.
If you say so.
Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
With a reroll. Yes, nice. And then 3s with a reroll because of elfness. And that'll do him. That'll do him. Goodbye,
That'll
Tiggy.
do, Tiggy. That'll do.
I'll just consolidate onto that objective because I can.
Yes.
And that's my turn done. It's quick lightning round turn 3. We're going to your turn 4 now.
Did you get any of your objectives?
Oh, I did. I got Storm Hostile Objective, which is that one, Shaggy. Take a look.
Very good.
Which I took off you.
Very good.
And then Defend Stronghold. So at the end of your opponent's turn. So you've got...
end of your opponent. So I've got to destroy this thing.
Basically. And
cool.
basically destroy that thing. So with that, let's go on to your turn 4. And that's coming up. Turn 4, end of the movement phase for the Ultramarines. And as you can see, the remaining troops are spreading out. Calgar and friends are heading towards the Wraith Knight or Wraith Seer. The unit over here stay put near the objective. The Dreadnought has shuffled forward slightly along with the Eliminators to basically do their own thing over there on that objective. And then a crazy move, biker blast, biker, whatever you want to call it.
Chaplain on a bike.
Yeah.
Doing his
I mean the
advance.
movement itself.
Oh.
I was trying to think of a fun, playful word.
He rode his bike up to the
he clip-clopped on his mechanized horse all the way over. But I am now going to Overwatch him.
No.
Yeah, because why not?
Why?
With this squad, because I can. I haven't done it yet in 10th edition. I want to give it a go. He's got 1 left. So, I need 6s, right?
Yes.
And there's a 6, and I can re-roll 1. Oh, sorry for a second there. But this is a 2. And I can re-roll it because I am Iyanden.
Welcome to my world.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was shocking.
Yeah.
Close,
anyway.
but no cigar. Anyway.
So actually, going back a little bit further on to the command phase, I chose this as my Oaths of Moments target.
Yes.
I've got Assassination and Capture Enemy Outposts, so that's why I'm heading in this direction.
Makes sense.
And yeah, they stood still, so hopefully they'll get some extra shooting. Yep. And I don't know. Let's see what we can do, because DC is running away with it. So, yeah,
alrighty, let's go see some shooting. Starting off with the Dreadnought, going to be firing Split and Fire into my Spiritseer, Warlord, and into the Wave Serpent. So,
there we go.
I'm assuming Wave Serpent lascannon.
Yeah, Wave Serpent lascannon hits on 3s.
That is a 2.
That is a 2, so re-rolling.
And that's a 3. That's a hit.
And then 3s to wound.
Because it's strength
12.
Wow, nice.
-3.
-3. I have a 5 up. No, goes through.
D6 +1.
D6 is 3 in total. 3. Because of +1. There you go. I'll put a 3 there for the moment. And then I guess a Flamer into this guy.
Flamer into that guy.
And
5.
5.
That's 5. 3s to wound.
That is
4 and -1.
4 -1. And that is 3 wounds. And that's him dead, I believe.
I think so. He has 3 wounds, doesn't he?
Yeah. Blap. That is him gone.
Okie dokie.
So, good assassinate points for you there.
Yay, assassination. So, we'll do the Chaplain on the bike.
Chaplain on the bike.
Into the...
Dun, 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 dun.
This guy over here.
So, Wave Serpent.
Wave Serpent and Devastating Wounds will be on him as well.
Okay.
So that is 2 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
1 hit into 2 hits.
And then
6s, I'm guessing, is toughness 9.
yeah, so strength 4, so 6s.
With a reroll.
Which is what we want anyway, so no.
Nothing there.
Okay, then we're going to do the Eliminator Squad. We'll do into big boy over here.
Already into the knight.
Yeah, into the knight. So 3 shots from the Eliminators, hitting on 2s now.
Okay.
Because I stood still, and they have devastating wounds. So 3 hits, and then strength is 5, toughness 11. Anyway,
12, I think.
So 6s anyway. So that is 3 mortal wounds.
Okay, it's down to 6 left. Nothing I can do
and re-rolling 1s because of the Dreadnought.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it was wounds as well. No, only hits. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So that is that, and the Phobos Librarian.
Yes.
Doing his smite focused witchfire shenanigans.
Okay.
So d6, 3 hitting on 3s. Beautiful, and then I need 6s again.
6s again. There's
so
1.
that is d3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
That is
Just
1 mortal wound. Sorry.
Down to 5.
And then
my reduction damage, I think, is a nothing because it's just been all mortal wounds.
True. And then it is Hazard.
He's okay.
Couldn't have been that for the mortal wounds.
I know. I know.
Okay. Yeah, let's take a second and take a breath.
Take a breath. All right, before we get any further, we should do a little clarification. Battle shock tests.
Yes.
I didn't realize it was every turn.
Yes, every turn. Just forgot. Yep, so over here, that's fine. And over here, that's all fine. Good. Luckily, no strats were used on them anyway, and all that
all
good jazz.
Good, all good.
And just in case it wasn't mentioned, this is the assault doctrine that is being played so that I can advance and charge, which is what I did to these guys advance.
Lovely.
So, carrying on with shooting over here, and you know what we're going to do?
What are we going to do?
Hazard. We're going to go focus witchfire. So, d6, 3, 3s to hit, 1 hit.
Nice.
No wounds.
Okay.
Damn. And the hazard.
There he is.
No.
Oh, he misses. He's okay.
That's it for them. And then the shooting from the guys.
If anyone's wondering, that was cocked.
Yeah, that was cocked. Not because I felt like it.
Yeah.
Although I did feel like it. Fun times. So, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And then 6s.
Yeah, 6s. Oh, 3 6s.
3 6s. 1 goes through.
Damage 1.
Damage 1, down to 4 wounds left.
Why won't you die?
I mean, he's pretty...
Okay, and then we'll do Calgar into him and try and finish him off.
Okay, Calgar going into him.
We'll do Calgar into him.
Okay, Calgar into the Wave Serpent.
Into the Wave Serpent. So hitting on 2s.
All hits.
And then 6s re-rolling.
6s with a reroll.
So that's 1 at -1.
I think that goes through.
Damage 2.
Nice. So down to 8.
Very good.
8 wounds remaining. So
okay, quick one. Charging here.
Okay, can't really fail, but there we go. He's in.
Charging here.
And he's also in. So with those two, we'll catch you back in a second for the combat. Calgar running in, smashing up the very, very damaged knight. So let's begin.
So 2s.
2s. Nice.
Beautiful. And then it's
5s, I'm guessing.
5s because he's strength 8. And re-rolling because he's twin linked.
Nice.
So that
4?
is 4. -3.
-3. 4 vulnerable save here. Nope.
So he is super dead.
He is super dead. Does he blow up?
Does he blow? Does he blow?
No, he doesn't. But the knight is gone. That would have been cool.
Bye-bye.
D6. I'll remove the knight in a second.
Yep.
Then we go on to the Chaplain.
Chaplain, he's got 5 attacks, hitting on 2s.
5 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Re-rolling, thankfully.
Okay. And okay, so 4 go through.
Then it is strength 6, toughness 9, so 5s.
With a reroll.
Yeah.
So that's
3 and -1.
Oh, sweet. So 4 ups here. Saves 2. So damage?
2.
Damage 2. There you go. So I fight back.
Fight back.
Fight back. And I've got 3 attacks hitting on 4s. Nice. And then strength is 6. So 3s, I'm assuming. with a 3 wounds, no AP, 1 damage to your Chaplain.
Yep. Excellent. That's it.
You had rolled dice.
Oh, no, I don't.
For saves.
Sorry. I was going off on a tangent. Sorry, how many rolls?
3.
3.
3 saves, please.
3 saves.
Got him.
You got him.
We got him.
Got him.
Boom. He is slain. Well done, Wave Serpent. You have been promoted to Large Serpent.
Do you see?
Yes.
This army works better for you. You know
Yeah,
that.
why not? Right? Maybe Eldar's my thing.
Maybe Eldar your thing.
I'll remove him.
Yep.
Count up the points, and then we shall get to my turn 4. All right, folks. It's my turn 4, and I've done the movement. And you know what? Shaggy's waving the white flag.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's late here. It's actually coming up to midnight as well. So
Just after.
Just after. So essentially what's happened, I've shuffled everything. I've got onto this objective. I've hidden behind this ruin with the Wave Serpent.
Yep.
Move forward with the Wraith Guard. All of this, so I've got all of this firepower bearing down on Calgar and his 2 minions.
Yay.
And that's it. Because these guys are not going to do much for me. I don't have a problem with them. I have everything equipped to take them out. And I have, unfortunately for Shaggy, run away with the points.
Yeah. I would say that it's the cards that have won the game, but it's more the toughness of your models that's won the game. I can't take them down. I've struggled to take them down.
It's been a good game, though, overall.
Oh, it's been a fantastic game.
But,
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. Anyway, I think we can call it there. I think the final count was 25-41 at the beginning of your turn 4.
Yes.
So, yeah, there's nothing much more I can do. I don't have enough that can kill stuff. It's taken everything to take down that Wraith Knight, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's taken a lot. Good game.
Fantastic game, as always.
A lot of fun. Let's talk about it. End of game conclusion. There it is, end of the game, and a victory to the Craftworlds. I was surprised.
I wasn't.
My first official game of 10th
on
camera, because I don't class it as a game I don't play on camera really anymore.
So fun. It was fun. It was a fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
10th is a lot of fun.
It was good, and considering I had reservations going in,
I think you've had a lot of fun with it.
I had a lot of fun with it, yeah, and I think that comes partly with playing an army that is almost like a pick up and play for me, because I've not played them before. I don't have like an emotional investment in Eldar. Does that make sense?
True. You don't have an attachment to it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, oh, why isn't this really good or that really good? You know, all that kind of stuff. I just play them as they were, and I enjoyed it. I loved and I know you're going to roll your eyes, but I loved the thematic fluffy element of the army. The fact that it was Iyanden and they were all Wraith constructs. It was all. It was very cool, and it's all. Also, what I liked is that even though it was a thematic army in the sense of it matched with the lore, it was also packed a punch.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
I mean, that's how it should be. It should still be fluffy.
Yeah.
But it should be to what the lore is, and Iyanden, Wraith constructs, it's what you want them to be doing. Like, you don't want them to be nerfed just for the sake of balance. They're good. Yeah, they should be good. They're strong. They're tough.
It's more of an elite army.
I think you did pretty well, especially that they did capture points. They did do secondaries, so you can't say that they weren't very good at doing. They were good at one thing and not at another thing. So they could have annihilated me, but not played the mission well. I think they did both.
I think overall, I quite like the synergies of the army. I liked the aggression of the Wraith Blades and getting stuck in with everything else. And in the background, I had like firing platforms, and I had the maneuverability, and also then I kept units back for like later in turns, like the Wraith Lords. I keep wanting to call them Doom Lords. I think I might from now on. And
knowing you,
and generally, super tough army.
Yep.
And taking out your Eradicators stuff turn 1 made your anti-armor that much more difficult to try and achieve.
100%.
Which was, I was lucky in that sense that unfortunately you had that whole roll. And then to be fair, it is sneaky. Phantasm is a really strong stratagem.
But I think that's how you should be playing Eldar. You should be playing the Craftworld, the Aeldari. You should be playing them like this.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do it, you're going to get swarmed.
Yeah.
So you need to have these little tricks. Like, I think you played it perfectly.
Thanks.
Like, it looks like you've been playing this army for years. like that, in all honesty, because that's how it, like, not only are vehicles in general better because toughness has gotten
so
better
good
for
now.
it.
Yeah, really good.
But the little tricks that you brought out all worked. So the way that the leaders buffed the units, I think it all works very well. I think you did a very good job with it.
I'm sure Eldar players are shaking their heads right now going, DC didn't do X, Y, and Z. I apologize if I missed any rules, by the way. I think I was fairly on top of it.
I missed like 100, so it's okay.
We didn't have a huge time to prepare in the sense it was like, what should we take? What should we pick? What will be a really good matchup? Eldar, okay, DC are playing Wraiths. So I was like, oh, cool. All right.
I think it works really well. I think it showcases what 10th is now.
Yeah.
It's allowing these vehicles to come into play, high toughness. If you don't have high strength or even rerolls against these vehicles, you're going to struggle. And even, I mean, you could see that I was doing rerolls. Unless you've got those weapons that are designed to destroy vehicles, do D6 damage, those kind of things, you're going to struggle. And even if you can't get into combat with things like that, you're going to struggle. So I think I need to rethink my list a little bit more. But there's a little few kinks that I think I need to work out. I think it works better.
I'm not going to go too far into it. If you want to have more of a conversation with us, talking about 10th, everything else, please join our Discord. It's free.
I'll go on for days.
It's in the description below, and we can chat about it in more depth there. But I just want to say, in terms of 10th, I overall enjoyed the experience. It felt like a faster game of play in some aspects in terms of the the rounds. There's obviously no psychic phase. I'm not entirely sold on the lack of psychic phase because I did enjoy that kind of, what do you call them, like a mini game within the game. Like your Psyker versus my Psyker, that kind of thing, like trying to deny. And also the fact that they could give psychic abilities elsewhere, which is now it kind of feels more just here's some mortal wounds, which I understand speeds the game up. And the psychic abilities are a little bit different now, like baked into units and stuff. Early doors, way early doors.
I think it also lets armies that weren't psychically inclined play the game a bit more without, like, okay, yeah, you still suffer mortal wounds, but let's be honest, someone going up against Grey Knights would suffer very harshly against them. And as a Grey Knight player, Necron players would be just like sat there doing like, okay, let me know when the shooting phase even starts. Because you're just sitting there doing all these things. You're spending 20 minutes on the psychic phase.
That's fair.
And
I hated
nothing was happening.
I hated Thousand Sun psychic phases when when the cycle came around. I had to play Thousand Suns again. I was like, no. As many people may remember, like it does melt my brain because there's so many powers to keep an eye on. So it is easier in that sense. But anyway, it's early doors. It's just as we develop and go into the game, I'm not sure when codexes come out. Who knows how the game will develop as 10th goes on. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed at home. We had a lot of fun today. And if you want more content, we're going to be doing more 10th edition, of course, on SN Plus as well as on YouTube. If you're not a member, consider joining. There is a button in the description as well as a join button. If you don't see it, go to the description because the link is there.
Buttons everywhere.
There's buttons everywhere. And come and join us. And then, enjoy more content and support us at the same time. We appreciate everyone watching down to this point. And we will see you again very, very soon.